Glad to see Chain of Smog is still working. I don't know why I thought it would break. I don't know why I thought it would break, but at least it's in the back of my mind. I'm always worried that something's gonna break somewhere, and I'm gonna have to, like, you know, live scrounge together some resources. Not that it takes resources, but like figure out how to fucking fix my shit. How we doing? How's it going? Jesus, it's almost like I said I was gonna do something on Friday or Saturday, and I was like pretty sure. I was like, listen, if I'm not here Friday with something, I'll be here Saturday with something, and then I was here neither of those days. Well, it's crazy. It's crazy. I know that that streamer man would go back on his word. That's crazy. Who would do such a thing? Certainly not me. Certainly not me. Definitely not. No. I'm the most reliable person you know. I'm the most reliable person you know, and you should believe that because because of the story I told last time I was here, and I'm not gonna retell that story. So I hope you're paying attention. I hope you listened. I hope you remember that. Write that down. Write that down in the annals of history. Annals with two N's, not one N, just with two N's. Right? I think that's how you spell that. Right? Annals. A record of events year by year. Annals, two N's. Two N's. Who decided those two words should be so similar? One with one N, one with two N's, and with very very different meanings. What am I writing down? Nothing important, really. I'm kind of just talking out of my ass. I haven't really been productive lately. I haven't been working on jack shit lately. I've been either playing Borderlands or like doing shit with Magic the Gathering because the new set dropped, and I'm like, you know, it's the I bought a box of boosters because it's the Spider-Man like crossover set, and I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And I thought, talking out of your ass, what else is new, man? You don't have to rub salt in the wound, but yeah, you're right. It's the crossover Spider-Man set. I'm like, that's awesome. I should open those on stream. And then I'm like, you know, I don't think I will. I don't know. One reason or another. I just did it. I just opened them on my own. I got some good shit, but you know, I know that's you know, that's my hobby. That's not here or that's neither here nor there. Excuse me. Fork found in kitchen, dude. In other obvious news, the sun rose this morning. The moon is in the sky still. And the Queen of England is dead. Shocker! I know. I keep up with with Captain Obvious News just as much as the next guy. But like, you don't gotta point it out. You know what I mean? You don't gotta drive the point home. You know, he can drive himself. He's only had a bit to drink, all right? The point can drive himself home, all right? He'll be fine. He lives like a mile up the road. It's like 11:30. Nothing particularly, like, no interesting events are going on. Nobody's gonna be on the road. Like he's gonna be fine. He can drive himself home. You don't gotta take care of him. He's a strong, independent man. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Nah, what do you mean, nah? Don't hit me with that, nah. No. See, well, now I'm using, okay, now I'm a hypocrite. I just said nah like 9 times in a row. You know what I realized? I realized that, well, I've realized this for a long time, but every single person on Earth is a hypocrite to some degree. There is no avoiding hypocrisy. You could be the most divine human being, like down to like strict morals human being, and you will one day not practice what you preach. And I don't really know what the point of that was. I don't know where I was going with that, but that is just something I've noticed in life. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite somewhat regularly. I try not to be, but like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna move my I'm gonna hit the magic button that makes all the things move around really fun, really cool. Whoa! Look at that! Whoa! I turned into like a fucking Looney Tunes character, bro. I'm like kind of out of it. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm kind of out of it. And maybe caffeine is the solution. Maybe over-caffeinating is the solution. Maybe that'll ground me. Ground me back to planet fucking Earth. That'll bring me back. You don't? Do I? I don't know. I don't always sound like a Looney Tunes character. What do you mean? I don't always sound like a Looney Tunes character. Maybe occasionally. You know, I can be a Looney Tunes character once in a while as a treat. He can have one as a treat. You know, that's I do that once in a while. Liar, don't yell like you don't know. You don't know that. I never lie. I'm the most honest. I'm the most honest person on the face of the earth. All right, I'm the most honest person I know, and that's a fact. Totally. Don't look too deep into that. Don't look too deep into that. Don't look too deep into that. Any rate, the reactor still works fine, which is something I was scared of. I've known you for at least 12 years. I would know well. I can't argue with that. I could call you a liar, but then that makes me a hypocrite. And you know what we just talked about? What did we just talk about? What did we just talk about? Hypocrisy bad. Everybody is a hypocrite. I don't know. Dizzy Mario ass appearance a few minutes ago. What about Dizzy Mario? Oh. Yep. Yep, I was about to say, what the fuck are you talking about, Josh? You're right, dude. You're right. It's like in Mario Galaxy, when Mario falls in like a pit of lava and he's like, oh, or some shit like that, right? That's what that was. That's exactly what that was. God damn it. That's really funny. Marker? I don't have a marker. I don't have a marker command. I have one bot, and she does all the things I make her do, and I don't have any other bots to do other things. Maybe I'll fix that one day, maybe I won't. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. What was I just about to talk about? Let's get out of the way of the reactor. Cause this shit's loud. But it's working! It's working. Get on that? You're gonna have to tell me what marker even does. What bot is that for, and what does it do? Because that's a question of, can I recreate it myself without much effort? Because I will do that. Because that sounds fun. Otherwise, I'll probably just get whatever fucking bot it's tied to. The reactor works fine. The reactor's still going. It's still going with little issue. We might run low on uranium. Because we don't got a whole lot of that right now. I think we made 50k, right? We're at 35. But I think that these, like, because we're making more fuel than we're burning, I think we're gonna, at some point reach an equilibrium where all the uranium and shit, like, it's just gonna clog up the pipes, and then that's that. It's not gonna take too much more uranium. But what was I just saying? Let's mods place markers in your stream VOD so you can use later to make clips. How the fuck does that work? Does it make clips? How does the... Oh, you know, I know what you're talking about. The fucking Twitch marker system. I just never use it myself. I could probably do that very easily. Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, that does not sound too difficult to make myself. I might be able to do that. I'll have to look into it though. I'll have to look into it later. 2 hours later. Anyways. What was I just about to... Oh! Right after I ended stream, because I was tired as fuck, I made a bunch of these upgrades. Just on my own time, just because I figured it'd be kind of boring. I have to set it up myself. Oh, for real? Okay, well, see, that's you being a hypocrite. Actually, that's not you being a hypocrite. That's just you... No, it is you being a hypocrite, because you said get on that, and you don't even have it done yourself. I win. I win, because that's how that works. I win. I totally win, because there's a way to win in this scenario. Shut up, name redacted. My ass, whatever. I made a bunch of these upgrades that do a bunch of very varying things. I'll get there. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about a lot of things. Really, that's how I feel about a lot of things. I'll get there. I know I need to do XYZ thing. I know I do, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm gonna brick your window? No, you're not. Nah. Nah. Mm-mm. 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 But at any rate, reactor's working fine, made a bunch of upgrades. The specifics don't really matter. There's, like, this shit that makes me immune to negative potion effects. There's this shit that makes me immune to radiation poisoning. So if something goes really bad... excuse me, if something goes really bad, then I'm not gonna take radiation damage. You know, I could clean the mess up safely from the comfort of my own mech suit. You and your bargain bin blue beetle ass can shut up. God damn it. Look at, you see, I can't even, like, argue with that, because this like armor set that I'm wearing right now is very, like, Blue Beetle, Iron Man, fucking, like, toy soldier coded. So I can't even, like, I got nothing to stand on. I got no ground to stand on. Barluin, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Hi, Mia. How are you doing? I'm okay. Personally. But how are you doing? How's it going? What was I just about to say? Fuck. Oh. I'm also just okay. I feel that. It's just an okay week. If the crowd can shut up for a second. It's just been an okay week. It's been a very mid subpar 5, 6, 7-ish days. So I'm just doing okay. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. You know, I haven't hit rock bottom quite yet. I'm not like SpongeBob sitting on the side of the road next to the bus stop, trying to call the bus to get out of rock bottom. I'm not there yet. I'm far and away not there yet. Black and blue lines reminded me of Hatsune Miku. I get the blue, but where's the black come into that? Where does the black come from in that? I get, the blue makes perfect sense. But where does Hatsune Miku doesn't really have much, like, black in her design. Her OG outfit? I don't know if I've seen that. You know, I have. I know what you're talking about. I guess I could kind of see where you're coming from. Just like OG default Hatsune Miku. I guess she does have black in her outfit. I feel like I associate OG Hatsune Miku with, like, A, the teal, the bluish teal, and B, the, like, kind of gray undertones of, like, her outfit, more so than the black. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I never fell too deep down the Vocaloid rabbit hole. I avoided that whole noise. There was a word in my head. There was a couple words in my head that just completely took the next train out of Wormtown, bro. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Completely lost myself. Lost in the sauce. Anyways, what I wanted to do today, at least one thing I wanted to do today, is because this shit is the gravel and the sand and the dust, like sieving to get raw materials, are pretty much perfect, because we're sieving through a whole stack per, you know, cycle here, so we're getting maximum, like, output. These are as efficient as they're going to get for the most part, without, you know, being ridiculously over the top. The rest of these machines we're sieving like 4 at a time and not really getting a whole lot of shit out of it at all. It kind of blows. This one, it's not even making anything at the moment. Actually, is it broken? It's not making shit. How long have you been? Nope, there. Yeah, you saw that? You saw that? Okay, it's not broken. It's just really slow. Incredibly slow. Are you okay? Do you need me to send help? I will go get Charlie. You don't have to. I'm fine. I'm great. I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm phenomenal, even. I'm just a little tired, is all. A little exhausted. But luckily, Sundays are easy days for me to for like in terms of stream. So I could turn my brain off. Well, I can't turn my brain off because we're working with very brain-oriented activity, but I can like turn my brain slightly lower. I can go on power saving mode comfortably on Sundays. Which is why if you don't hear from me for like a whole week, I'll probably be here on Sunday. Like, stream-wise. Yeah, this is also 4. Not even. It's like desynced. Look at that. Okay, it's somewhat desynced. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, never mind. But it's still 4. We're only doing 4 here. We're only doing 4 here. And we're going to fix that. What do you mean turn your brain off? I thought it was always off. Alright, listen here. Listen here. My brain goes from very high to very low very quickly. Thank you for the hydrate emoji. My brain goes from very high to very low. Because of, I don't really know. I don't really know. But my brain goes up and down and all around. With very little middle ground. So, it's not always off. I go from like high end, like top like energy levels to like power saving mode. Kind of like a light switch. I don't go off. It doesn't usually go off except when I'm like sleeping. Except from while I'm sleeping. That's about it. That's about the only time my brain shuts off. Like, in its entirety. I'm usually pretty mentally put together. For the most part. Listen, you don't gotta patronize me. You don't gotta patronize me. We're not going this way. We're going this way. Because I need room. I need room and I need space and I need a lot of both of those things. And look at all this like room for activity. Look at all this wall space that we can use to crack open a new doorway into a new room. Because we need a lot of room. And I mean, I don't know if you've noticed. There's infinity room. Infinity space. All the way out there. There's infinity space all the way out there. Bar, no you're not. If you're mentally stable, then I'm the most mentally stable. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like the different... You're not gonna make me open MS Paint. The difference... I'm opening MS Paint. The difference in, like, mental stability... Oh god, I keep forgetting to, like, fix the alignment on MS Paint. It's like, if we're making them line... Fuck, that's a disgusting line grab. Boom, boom. Oh, it doesn't work like that in MS Paint? Alright, whatever. That's close enough. No, we need to move it over a little, because I need to write shit on the left here. So if we're like at like 10 mental stability and like here is like 1 mental stability, you're right here and I'm right here. We're making a bar graph. Normally it's a line graph. Normally we do line graphs here, but not today. If I am like low mental stability, you're like right here. Respectfully. If I'm like high mental stability, you're like right here. Respectfully. There's like it's a matter of ratios, right? It's a matter of ratios. You see, I don't know what I was trying to draw there. I think it was like an arrow. It's like a matter of ratios. You are always like perpetually at approximately, what is that, like 1/3? 1/3, close to 1/2 of where I'm at. If I'm right here, you're like right here-ish. That's about 1/3 to 1/2. That's like 2/5. You're at approximately 2/5 of the mental stability that I'm at. Usually at all times. I'm the barnacle under the ground. If I'm right here, you're like right here. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying now. you're in like negative, what is that? That's gotta be like -1. That's not too far low, but you're in like -1. That's what we're saying. You're leeching under the graph. I guess that's valid. Now you're at like 3. Well, I'm saying like, because, you know, no one's at the same level all the time. I'm saying, like, as I go higher, sure, you might go higher, but you're never going to breach 2/5, approximately. That was supposed to be a dotted line. It kind of turned out like shit. That's good enough. It's good enough. You're at I'm like -3. I guess so. If we're going for, like, averages... If you're at, like, -3, that's probably... It could go lower, but I didn't make the graph that tall because I didn't think I would need this much space. If you're at, like, -3, right, we'll just say that's, like, -3. Sure, fuck it. Good thing you said 2/5. Oh, yeah, I had to choose that number very carefully. And what's, like... What would be like 2/5, or no, what would be like 66%-ish higher than that? Probably, like vaguely somewhere in that range. That's like a 7. That's like a 7-ish, vaguely. give or take. Excuse me. That's about what the point being is, that whatever range I'm at, you never breach 2/5 more than that. So I'm usually more mentally stable than you are. Is the bottom line. This is the bottom line that I'm trying to get at here. Is I usually have my shit together like approximately 66% more. Potentially. Something like that. So somewhere in that ballpark. So my point stands. Is that what your point was to begin with? I don't fully remember what we were like, what I was trying to debate in the begin with. But if so, then yeah, you're right. If that's the case, then you're right. Magnetic. Oh, I made a magnetic attraction. The button bound to the same button as my backpack, which is annoying. But that probably won't be that important, right? That probably won't be important. That probably won't become like a problem later down the line. No, that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen because I'm good at planning ahead. Totally. I'm great at planning ahead. But yeah, I got a new jetpack. There's a jet. It's loud and a little annoying, but I got a new jetpack and it's strapped to my my Iron Man suit. The problem is it's kind of hard to explain without you, like, you know, controlling it. It kind of controls like shit, but I have a, it's just gonna hold me over until we can get to creative flight. Like, it doesn't need to be that flashy. It just needs to hold me over until we can, like, get creative flight onto this thing, which we are pretty close to doing. We need, like, antimatter, and that sounds scary, but antimatter is only a few steps away from where we're at right now. It's only, like, not here. Where the fuck is it? If we go down, like, the quest book, we're, like, at this stage where we have, you know, polonium and plutonium and shit. We just need to make this new structure, the supercritical phase shifter, with these two materials, and then we get antimatter. And then I can make creative flight. And then we win. And then we win. That, I don't know how we win. But we win. I don't know how, but we win. That's just how that works. I don't make the rules. How much room am I gonna need? Like, too much. Really what I want is more, whatchamacallit? Thank you for the hydrate. I was doing a lot of talking about mental stability levels. Ugh. We need, more than anything, I can live with, like, keeping these at slightly lower levels for the time being, but I need more endstone. Because endstone is how you get draconium dust, and draconium dust is gonna be how we make all this stupid, fucking crazy mega death bullshit later down the line. That's how we're gonna make all of this. And also the big battery. I want to make a giant battery. Because if we look at, like, the Draconic Evolution quest line, we can have this. It's a circle, which I know is criminal. It is criminal in square block game. But we can have a circle that stores, like, I think almost infinite energy. Like, it's technically not infinite, but it's basically infinite. I need to fix my chair. Hold on. I don't know why I tapped my desk twice like I was playing poker. I don't know if that went through the mic. But I was like, yeah, time, passing. It's your turn now. The forbidden shape! Exactly. But I think it is theoretically infinite energy? Where's the last tier? That's not last tier. 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. 6, 7, 8. Near infinite. It's technically not infinite. Last and the best one, tier 8. You'll need 378 awakened draconium blocks and 786 draconium ingot blocks. Draconium ingots. Well, firstly, let's just go take a look at how much draconium we have to begin with. Because we have, like, 17k, right? To make an ingot, you smelt this up. To make a block out of that ingot, you know, you understandably, you know, use 9 of that. So actually, we do have a lot of draconium now that I'm thinking about it. But it's not enough. And it never will be. But we can make it enough. We have technology. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I cleared out the reactor back here too. I forgot about that. I cleared out the stupid bad reactors. So now we have like space. We have room for activities in this hallway that I designed. It's not clogging up the hallway anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of draconium. I mean, how do you make awakened draconium? Because it says you need 300 of these blocks, right? Awakened draconium has something to do with like awakened draconium dust. Okay, how do we get like you're losing me here. You're losing me. I think you need to make the block. You make them in block form. Yeah, we need power. We need 50 million. Whatever the fuck OP is. We need, you know, draconium cores, dragon heart. How do you get a dragon heart? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good fucking question, dude. Draconium cores, like we got all this shit to do. We got, oh my god, it's gonna be a whole process. But we need like ridiculous draconium to do that. So we need ridiculous endstone. Not that we're gonna do anything with Draconic Evolution anytime like soon, but I'd rather, you know, fix up this supply at the very least now. Gonzo, thank you for the bit. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 1 bit. We're going to need, I'd rather fix up the endstone supply at the very least, like now, so that it makes a shit ton of Draconium, so that I can like, you know, do cool shit with Draconium later when I have like 200 quintillion Draconium, you know what I mean? That's kind of the play. That's kind of the plan. So in order to, I don't know why I teleported here. We need to go we need to go back. In order to do that, because in order to make endstone, right? The way we're making endstone is very simple. It's just extractors, endstone, and these purpur blocks. And we don't have a lot of purpur blocks, I think. We don't, but we do have a lot of, chorus fruit. If, too much chorus fruit, arguably. Like, way too much chorus fruit. And I think you're supposed to smelt it, right? You smelt it and then make it into block form. So we need, like, probably 128. Because this makes, like, one every 1.5 seconds, I think? These extractor thingies? Something like that. If we go, like, all the way down here. Yeah, most of these are 1.5 seconds. So I'm assuming that endstone is much that... What the fuck was... Are you serious? We can make dragon eggs? That seems interesting. We have to write that down. 1.5 seconds. And the thing down there, I think, processes them every 2 seconds? Every 1 second. So we need to be making... We need like 128 of those things, essentially. Is the point I'm trying to make. Or like, what's 64 plus 32? That's like 96? Because that'll technically break even? That'll technically break even. So I think we do that in terms of like, you know, timing shit. We make 96 of those extractor things. So in order to make that many, because the recipe is slightly annoying, we're just gonna tell autocrafting to do it for us. We're gonna plug you in. Make more of these crafting patterns because we're low on those. Because when are we not? Make 64 of those, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you got this. See, you're doing great. You're doing great, PC computer thing that autocrafts everything for me. Thank you. You're doing great. Got a great job. We do have a lot of key V item ports. We need to make these. Oh, fuck. Okay, we need to autocraft chests, which is not fun. But we'll put chests on autocraft against my better judgment. And then we need... What was it? The gold nuggets, right? Gold nuggets and then chest. I don't think we have any. Fuck. All right. Plank. Like the guy from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Never forget. Make those. And then I think that's really all we need, like, on auto shit, right? Yeah, pretty much. We got all the pointed dripstone and kiwi in the world. Everything else can just get auto-made. So now, plug all these in. Preferably line them up a little better. There we go. And we have them make a bunch of these. Make them, what did I say, 96? 96? Oh, we're low on dripstone. How do we get pointed dripstone? Why do we have a limited supply of pointed dripstone? How do we make this? Dripstone blocks? Oh, gravel doesn't give us pointed dripstone anymore. That's why. We could crush dripstone blocks. Do we have those? We have some. But we're not, like, auto-making any of these. We're not auto-making any of this shit. Oh, we can make some. Well, that's not terribly difficult. Water and dripstone blocks? I guess that's not bad. Don't we have, like, a water block just lying around? Oh, we got a bunch of water blocks lying around. Here. We'll set it up in the middle of this hallway. Like a jackass. Just like an idiot. We'll make, let's make one. I don't know, just auto-craft me one of them for now. And then a dripstone block. And then we just auto-make a bunch of this stuff. And, get a, shit. get a chest. To plug all that shit in, which I know for a fact we don't have. Make me one. I could have done that the easy way. Nah, I didn't feel like it. Shit. I think I need to hit the hover button. Hey, is this gonna work? Okay, it's not gonna work. Despite everything. Oh, you know what? I think I know why it's not working. I think I know why it's working. I have a theory. Because dripstone. I think the orientation matters. Yeah, it has to be pointed down. So we have this upside down. That's why. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That makes the most sense. Bow, 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 bow. And we do one of these. Preferably don't drop it on the ground like an idiot. And then we do this. Why no work? Why isn't it working? Why? I don't understand. It's a dripstone and a water. Does it have to be specifically water? It can't be the water block that's from the same mod? Because this is supposed to count as, like, solid water. It's supposed to count as, like, a water block for the sake of, like, pretty much everything. Alright, fine. I'll go fuck myself. That's okay. That's okay. No, really. No, really. It's alright. It's alright. Don't even worry about it. 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 I got you. I got you. I got you. This is gonna look disgusting. This is not gonna look pretty, but it's fine. That's crazy that it doesn't accept water. These water block thingies as, like, part of the recipe from the same mod. It's not even like a mod like cross compatibility. It's the same mod that this thing's from, and it doesn't count it. That's crazy. How long does this recipe take? 60 whole seconds for one dripstone. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Is there a way to speed that up? I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Thank you for the bit, Gonzo. Thank you. Thank you for the bit and the hydrate, Gonzo. I appreciate it. Always appreciate it. I doubt that there's a way to speed this up, but we're gonna try. What's 60 times 60 divided by 32? 2 seconds. There should be dripstone in here if this functioned properly. Oh well. I guess we'll oh, there's one. We got one, guys. we got one. So what we could do in the meantime, while we're waiting on that fucking travesty. Oh. Extractor. We need, like, what, 60, like 90. Let's just make, like, a stack with what we have. Just make a stack. That was wicked fast. I blinked and it was done. I blinked and it was done. I blinked and it was done. All right. We're going to get this out of my inventory. Oh, we gotta go to the workshop just for a pit stop. Just for a little pit stop. And we need to get some chorus fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Smelt it. Cook it all up. Cook all that shit up. Just so we have some on standby for another day. Excuse me. Just so we have them on standby. Make a ton of purple blocks. We only need 64. Do we have endstone just lying around? We don't. Well, how do we get end stone just lying around, then I guess what we could do is temporarily replace... Oh my god. Why do we not have end stone just, like, on command? Why do we not have a ton of that? Why is this? Who did this? Me, apparently. This is my fault. This is entirely my fault. Christ. Alright, well, I guess we could just kind of sit here and rip some end stone out of the system for, like, a little while. You know. Just slow the whole process down. What is all this? Fuck. Okay, hold on. I gotta sit here for a second with my mouse before. Cause I'm looking at all that dripstone in the corner there, and it's a little intriguing. It's a little intriguing. Is that ice dripstone? Fire dripstone? Glowing dripstone? There we go. Okay. Yeah, netherrack pointed dripstone. How the oh, mason's workbench. Oh, this is like you can use these for decorative block stuff. That's kind of cool. I can't imagine what I would ever need to use those for like decoration, because it's not really the vibe I'm going for here. Unless I wanted to make like a cave, some kind of a weird cave. I could see that being a thing. I could see that working. Let's go set up our travesty of a contraption. It's not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be functional. Also, I don't take fall damage anymore. That's just a thing that happened. Like I don't need to worry about that. It came free with my toy soldier set. My toy soldier armor came free with that. So, anyways, how are we going to set this up in a way that like is kind of nice looking? Probably just line them up on the wall here, because it's literally just, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we extend it out a little more, we could make it like 16, right? Kiwi. Actually, I should probably, break these, so, because these are gonna be, what the aluminum bricks. These are gonna be aluminum. I should probably, you know, do that now. That might be better. That might be better for everything and everyone involved, is just if we do this now and not have to worry about it later. Also, sneaking doesn't, I put in an upgrade that makes sneaking just as fast as walking, including when you sprint. So we can sneak sprint everywhere, which is very funny. I don't know if we're going to be doing that, a whole lot of that though, but like, you know, sneaking's not going to slow us down. What was this? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh shit. Not to be confused with OSHA. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then the corner. And then we just do one of these, right? Ah! I forgot that I don't need to, you know, like, I could just hold sneak. I need to, like, unlearn. I need to unlearn the habit of letting go of sneak to move slightly faster to let go of sneak. I want that mod plus the infinite movement speed belt from Botania. Infinite movement speed belt? Infinite movement speed belt? What the fuck is it? What is that thing called? Because Botania's in this. I've never heard hide nor hair of no infinite movement speed belt, and now I need to get my hands on it. Rod of the Bifrost, Rod of the Shade. You can tell I haven't done a whole lot with Botania. The longer you sprint, the faster you run. That's awesome. That's actually insanity. Life Aggregator, Band of Mana, Band of Aura. These are not belts. Great Fairy Ring. Tectonic Girdle. It's probably this thing though. Oh, knockback resistance. That's not the right thing. Plane Strider's Sash. Could be that. Globetrotter Sash, Sojourner Sash. Oh, it's this stuff. I'm willing to bet it's this stuff. I'm willing to bet it's these things. If you stop sprinting, you lose it. The speed. The speed! The speed! That's really funny. I might have to hook myself up with one of these. Globetrotters? Well, I'm thinking that, because these are kind of named similarly. Are they not the same? These look like they're the upgrades to the same thing. They are, yeah. These are upgrades to the same thing. So there's a better version of that. There's a better version of that belt lying around somewhere. The more you know. Sojourner's Sash, Globetrotter's Sash. I'm gonna have to figure out what those things do. Send me the clip of the MS Paint graph when you get to it. Yeah, I'll look for it. I'll look for it probably tomorrow. I'm trying to do a bunch of like short stuff, because I don't have any shorts lined up right now. I'm trying to make like a couple of those. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day. If not tomorrow, then the next day. Alright, that works, I suppose. What was that one news line? What news line? Which one? I have like 40 of them. I have like 40 news lines. Probably a little more than 40 at this point. Fucking 2 in 1. Oh, you watch that shit? So, funny story. I checked. Oh, the Bizarre Spectre one about you? Oh, that. Yeah. It's been there for like months. I've had that in there since like probably April, and you just now saw it. Oh man, you do know a stylist is fucking me. Oh, didn't you? You went to school for, but are you like a licensed one? Are you still licensed, or are you just kind of like you went to school for it and then dropped out and are like technically kind of a stylist, but not like legally one? I thought that's what happened with you. I don't fully remember. I'm close enough for it? Okay, fair enough. Firstly, before my name gets dragged through the mud anymore, like a few days ago, I was looking at that shampoo bottle, and it's not even a 2-in-1. It's just shampoo. So like I get to I get the last laugh because it's not a 2-in-1 shampoo bottle. Thanks for sharing a chat that I dropped out. I mean, it's true. It's not something to be ashamed of. You could have had any number of reasons to drop out of school. It's whatever. It's whatever. So you don't use conditioner? I did for a while, but I can't. That was when I had like really long hair. I'm gonna laugh like that man as I cry in the corner. You enjoy yourself, Mia. It's not you enjoy that. You enjoy that cry sesh while I laugh at you. For finally realizing what that article was written about. Months later. You say I'm not real and now you have a news report about me. It wasn't, I told you, I've had that thing for like half a year. It's been there for so long, Mia. That report, that headline I wrote so long ago. It's not even a now thing. That's like ancient. I've had that there for so long. I don't know when I wrote that, but it was ages ago that I put that in there, and you just now realized. You just now realized. God damn. Plane Strider Status is the one you increase your speed while running for as long as you can. Okay. Okay, I got you. The Plane Strider is the last one. That's the that makes the most sense. That's the most sense. Or that makes the most sense, excuse me. That makes the most sense. I'm gonna need to make this wall way wider for the record. Frankly, I might make this room way longer for the record. What was I just about to... Oh, purpur. We need the purpur block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. I wanted to make like a very long line. Excuse me, of the generation, the endstone stuff. I wanted to make like a very long line, and this is like the endstone corner of the room, the material generation room, right? This is the endstone corner. Vaguely, something like that. Something like that. I think the gaslighting is based here. It's not even gaslighting, is the thing. I'm being so fucking dead ass with you when I say that I wrote that headline about her in like April and just let it sit there for like ever. Knowing that one day she would notice it. And today was finally that day. This is the best. This is the best. Oh, that joke finally paid off. What was the headline anyway? Okay, so I once like made fun of Mia a while ago, maybe back in like March, for she has this one laugh where she laughs like the beginning of Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. Where she laughs like the guy at the beginning of Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. And I like poked fun at her for that. And I was, you for sure just added, I'm being so dead ass. It's been there for so long. And I was like, this was around when I was making the headline thing. This is around when I was making the headline system. And I'm like, I needed to come up with headlines to fill in. Just so it's sort of like a key jingling thing. So, you know, people see the headlines and like, you know, it keeps it potentially the idea is it keeps people's attention. It's like, oh shit, I want to see what the next headline says, right? It's like having Subway Surfers in the corner of the screen, right? So I was like, I need to fill it out with funny headlines, and I was like, dude, I know exactly what to fill out. I know exactly what I'm writing. I know, or at least one of them. I knew what to put for that one, and that was the result of that. Oh, this needs to be like what, one longer actually, or two longer. This needs to be two longer because I forgot that I only made 64 to start, but I need like 96. I need like 96. I forgot about there. I was there. I facilitated that. You facilitated the. Oh, write a headline about me showing up at your house per the moment with no notice. I forgot about that. And like the thing is, at that time, because that's a true story, you and Index just showed up to my house without telling me. But like at that time, I didn't really know you, so it's like, I was like, well, okay. I went outside and like we chatted for like maybe 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back to whatever I was doing now. Thank you, Index. Very cool. I remember that. Fucking crazy. God damn, I didn't know you had. Oh yeah, it was chill. Yeah, it was chill. I didn't care too much. It was very funny. It was very funny. I need more. Not purpur. What the fuck was the popped chorus fruit? I need like 32 more blocks. And then I also need more end stone because I forgot to get more. I needed more. I forgot that I needed more. Actually, how much dripstone we got on that note? Not a whole lot. But probably... No, not enough. Not enough, because we need 32. You are truly never safe. The headline, I think, is rumored in a Pennsylvania graveyard's a bizarre specter that laughs like that guy from Gorillaz. Close. That's the gist of the headline. I could get you the exact one, though. Because I mean, obviously, it's in my code somewhere. Where the fuck? It's in my streamer bot code lying around. Where's the thing that controls my headlines? I think it's this? No, there it is. Okay, so that one, that headline, I can't exactly tell you when I wrote it, but out of like the 46 headlines I have right now, that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the 8th one I wrote into. Don't forget, Bar, the family knows about you. It's funny that I don't know if you're joking about that or not. It's funny that I don't entirely know if you're joking about that or not. Okay, quote. Rural Pennsylvania cemetery rumored to be haunted by bizarre specter. Quote. It laughs like the intro to that one Gorillaz song, says one eyewitness. That's one of the headlines. Italian hand, what, the one where you do like the molto bene, fucking I can't, I mean, obviously I don't have like hand tracking. I turned that shit off a long time ago because it didn't really work that well. But the fucking the one that the Italian man on every pizza box does. The one that the Italian man on every pizza box does. That hand gesture. I know exactly what you're talking about. That, yes, that, whatever you call that thing. Thank you, Tex. That thing, precisely. Vaffanculo. That was that sounded like a bad word. That sounded like something I shouldn't have said. I remember, I think it was like prom. I didn't go to prom, but I've heard this story. But my high school prom, I think like when I was a sophomore, that year, there's a lot of Italian kids in town, but one of them wrote out a message for one of the teachers to say in Italian. Like it was supposed to be like a cutesy little like message. It was, the guy wrote something down, probably for, I don't remember for who, but he was like, hey, Mr. Teacher person, I don't remember why he was reading out messages, because again, I didn't go to prom, But, oh, it means fuck off. Okay, good to know. I don't remember why the teacher was reading messages from students, but, I don't know, something related to, he might have got nominated for, like, prom king or something. He was kind of a pretty boy, so that wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. But, fucking, he wrote out a message for the teacher to say, and, it was secretly, like, really, it was basically like Italian swears. It was a lot of, it was cussing somebody out in Italian, and that teacher, I had him that year for like something, and he was like, yeah, from that day forth, I'm no longer reading messages in other languages. I'm not going to be reading messages in other languages at all again after that. Our school only did for juniors and seniors. Yeah, 'cause the kid was a year above us, so he was in your grade actually. He was a year above me. And I'm pretty sure it was my sophomore year that that happened. But again, I didn't go. I keep saying it. I didn't go to prom, so I don't remember like the full context of what that was for or why. I know that you know the teacher though. I know that you know exactly who I'm talking about. But but fucking yeah, he swore to not read messages in other languages after that, and I thought that was really funny. He's a good guy. I like that teacher. I only had him for like one class though. But he was a funny. I need a first name because I don't. Well, I'll tell you. Did you remember the kid? I do remember the kid. I'll DM you both of those. But fuck. Where's your DMs? I gotta dig. There we are. Okay. It was that. Oh, I misspelled someone's name. I probably still misspelled his name. I'll be honest with you. But it was that. Oh no. Yeah, it was yeah, that tracks. Yep. Yeah. I never interacted with the guy, like the kid too much, but I mean he seemed kind of cool. But he was definitely like pretty boy, like popular kid, like kind of vibe, like he was that guy. But I remember thinking he was kind of a cool dude. Not that I think I had like one class with him though. My kid was pretty nice. Yeah, he was a nice dude. He was a very funny dude. From what I mean, evidenced by making our teacher say it swears in Italian. Very funny guy. But fuck. What am I? Well, oh, I'm gonna fill out the walls a little. Actually, I might even condense down this room a little bit, or maybe even move this over, because I might end up just making this the room. Like if I say tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev, right? We do small tunnel, small tunnel, small tunnel, small tunnel, break these, so we have like 2 blocks of room to walk around in. Maybe even extend out. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna extend it out. I think this is fine, or at least it will be fine, right? I want like this to be even with the left side, and then that's all that this room is gonna be for. Yeah, he was popular because he was conventionally cute and played sports. That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, he very much like a popular kid, pretty boy. Yeah, he seemed like he was a very like conventionally attractive guy. He was indeed. What am I missing? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. I just tore down 32. I should have a stack of each of these, but I don't have a stack of either. Weird. Where did the end stone go? Did the end stone go anywhere? Did I imagine that? Did I put it away? I didn't put it. Where did the purple blocks that I just broke go? Where did they go? They just vanished. That's fucked up. I gotta go get more now. Especially the end stone. The end stone's like slightly annoying to go get your hands on. At least the way that I have set it up. I don't have it like auto-generating or anything. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun little project. It's not even really a project. It's just annoying. Chatty had dirty blonde curly hair. Exactly. That I feel like that paints the perfect picture of the type of person we're talking about. He was like very Italian, blue eyes, dirty blonde curly hair. I think he played like lacrosse or something. He was one of those kids. What was I just gonna do? Oh, and I was gonna get more endstone. Soccer. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got you. Get a little bit more endstone. Most fucked up tea just got spilled in a group chat. Is it the one that I'm in, or is it a different one? But if it's one I'm in, I gotta go see. Okay, it's not the one that I'm in. Okay. It's not the one that I'm in. People that none of you know, IRL people. Okay, I got you. One of my friends has a roommate, and he recently broke up with his girlfriend. Oh, this is gonna be a great story. You start a story off like that, this is gonna be a great story. This is gonna be like fucking a crazy story. Crazy story. Purpur. No. Oh yeah, I do have purpur. What? Okay. There was purpur. Oh, you know, that was because I made a stack of it. That's why. I was like, there's 32 in there. Clearly, I dropped it in there. No, it's just because there was 32 in there already. I made a stack. That's on me. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just stupid. One of my friends as a roommate recently broke up with his girlfriend. His girlfriend's hot as fuck. They broke up because she cheated on him. She cheated on him for months. That's great. After a wedding she went to. That's even better. How much more space am I gonna need? 1, 2, not too much actually. The guy she cheated on him was her cut. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. That's insane. That's some insane tea. Man. Very conventionally attractive, very, very internally ugly. And a cousin fucker. Like, you can't get lower than that. You can't get lower than that. It's not over! It's not over! There's more! But wait, there's more. She also secretly, had an affair with the president of the United States. Like, what the fuck was her name? I don't remember her name. The Bill Clinton one. I forget her name. You know who I'm talking about. Apparently they talked today and they talked it out. That's crazy. Like, I'm a pretty forgiving person. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people, if some people are like they have, what am I trying to say here? Sometimes I was in a position, okay, I'm gonna speak from experience here. I was in a position where a while ago, okay, we're in ad jail now, but I was in a position a while ago where I had like no self-respect for myself. And I could maybe see the mindset of willing to talk it out with someone so atrocious like that because they're conventionally attractive. If you're in like a dark place in your life like I was at one point. It's not good. You should have some respect for yourself. But I could see the vision of how someone would get to that point in their life. You know what I mean? I can see the vision of how something like that could happen. But god damn, man, you gotta you can't make up you can't make up with a cousin fucker like that, bro. Like that's like rock bottom. That's like almost rock bottom tier right there. You gotta, if you're a cousin fucker, my brain cell sees you as diseased. I could never touch you. I don't blame you. I mean, have you seen those pictures of like, what's the word I'm looking for here? God damn, my brain is like I'm not here today. I am not here today. Of like old royalty, where like during the times when like royalty would like were like fucking like inbreeding to like keep the royal blood in the family, and they got like those disgusting jawlines. They're definitely diseased, you know. You know, cousin fuckers are definitely diseased, bro. even if they're not like literally diseased. They are very figuratively diseased. I don't want to touch you either, bro. Like, I'm gonna catch something. Thank you for the bit, Gonzo, and the hydrate. I appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Glorious evolution. Alright. I zoned out watching an ad in here, cousin fucker. Oh, we're talking about some tea that a friend was talking about. Like, IRL friend tea. Some dude, got cheated on with the girl's cousin. Someone that none of us know, hopefully, and none of us will know, hopefully. What are we missing here? I feel like something's missing here, like a little bit of zhuzh, a little bit of zhuzh that's missing here. You know what I mean? No, actually, this makes a lot of sense. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We need a lot more of these things, though. We need a lot more extractors. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! Boom. And then where are we gonna put the... You know what I need to do? Firstly, we need to finish off the extractor thing. We need 64 more of these, apparently. Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up the spacing? I think I did. So it's 16, 32, 64. Okay, we don't need this much. Okay, I fucked up the spacing real bad. I fucked up the spacing real bad. We don't need this many, because this is... I need way more extractors than we... I was gonna make 96. This is 128. Y'all should see my facial expression. I can picture it right now. You know that picture of Quagmire with his jaw dropped? That's exactly like... I just got like a visceral vision of what we're looking at, or what I'm picturing right now. It's that one picture that people use when some crazy shit gets dropped. Of Quagmire with his jaw dropped. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. Exactly. We need to go back to the network core. And we need to, you know what we need? We need to make teleporty things. Because the idea, how are we going to get all that end stone from over there to over here? Well, we're going to use the same technology we use to get energy everywhere. With quantum entangleporters. Because you can quantum entangleport a lot more than... I should really set these on autocraft with how much I make these. I really should. I really should. Make this, and then we also need to set these teleportation cores on autocraft. I guess we don't need to, but like it'd make life a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, make me some of those. Oh, we have some. Where did these come from? Why do we have these? Why do we have 2 entangleport? Like 3 entangleport. Where did these come from? What did I use these for that I then tore down? For what purpose are these lying around here for? I don't know. You know, I don't know, and I'm not complaining. I'm gonna stop my complaining. I'm gonna quit my complaining. But we just need to tear this whole system down. We also don't need power going into anything here anymore, which is very nice if I do say so myself. We don't need to be consuming no more power. Maybe dump it into this chest still, just for simplicity's sake. And we set an entangleporter, like, right on here. This is gonna wirelessly transmit some fucking, I don't know, energy, or we need items. So bottom... Actually, let me set the cable up. Logistical transporter, we need, like, better than elite. We need ultimate. We need ultimate. We need the purple ones. Purple guy type shit. Output. Eject, and we need a new network. This is gonna be endstone sieving. Endstone sieve, right? And it's gonna be on this network. And items are gonna get pumped into this through here. Should probably configure that too. And then turn on my fucking magnet shit again. I need to, like, rebind that. That's really annoying. Because opening my backpack, turning off my magnet, we need to... What is it? Not category. I guess it is under mechanism. We could rebind this. Bind this to, like... fucking N. Actually, don't bind this to N, because this is also bound to something. Bind this to, like, V? What's V being used for? V. A lot of things, actually. A lot of things. Easy villagers. Iron jetpacks. Well, we're not really using iron jetpacks anymore, because we're using a different jetpack. It also is bound to something within mechanism. Category... I didn't even notice. Head mode? This is for the magnet, right? Or no, this feet mode is for the magnet. Bind it to fucking, like, backslash, I guess? What is backslash being used for? Hello? Backslash? Oh, the command prompt. Well, we don't really need this. Alright. We got our magnet key. Fully disassociated. With, ow, fuck. Oh, I just hit my, oh, I hit my funny bone. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, oh God. Oh, that wasn't fun. Oh, that wasn't fun. Ooh, no, no. No. That was not fun. Okay. We need, where's the mechanism, wrench thing? Mechanism wrench thing. Am I blind? Right here. Jesus. Man, I know I'm blind, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Alright. And then we go all the way back to that place. Well, we probably dump some of this shit. We don't really need half of this anymore. Endstone, aluminum, quantum entangler portal. Now we go back to the atrium and sprint. By the way, we can sprint way faster than this, but there's no point in sprinting way faster than this. Is it the motorized servo? No, it's the locomotive boost. We're at 0.1. If we go to 0.5, we don't need to move this fast. We don't need this. It's very funny, though. It is very funny. Oh, and it blows through a lot of your food supply, I guess. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe we set that back to 0.1. Because we go through food like it's nothing. We're hungry boys. We're hungry boys, apparently. Also, we need to put this in. Is there an even spot to put this in? 2, 3, 4. No, because this is not really an even. It's a 8. 8. It's 8. There's 8. 8. No, have a even middle. It have two middle points. It doesn't have one middle block, so we can't put this down the middle. But we can just put this in the corner and make it look really disgusting. Or frankly, we could just put it like right here on the side and make that look disgusting, like right here. Right? Oh, and we need a lot more of these logistical transporters. So make me like 128 of these, because we need a lot of these. And then we just set this up to endstone sieve. Input. Clear out all this shit. And also, why is eject on? Oh, it's not on. It's on for energy, because we had this configured for energy earlier. Are you on endstone sieve? You are now. We need those cables. And we need to just kind of wire that bitch all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. All the way. All the way. All the way. Whole way. And it's just going to send all of this. Look at all that endstone. It's not very synced up. It's not sending them all in, like, bursts. Just due to the way that I'm, you know, setting up the pipes right now. But it's fine. It works. Now look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's sending. Look. It's great. Oh shit! I don't want to go in there. Okay. So now we're getting a shit ton of endstone being sieved through. I think this is enough to. Actually, this is not technically fast enough. We could go a little bit faster. I remember being like, oh, we need more than 64 because these don't make them fast enough. This might be enough. We already have 4 extras. If we make like 28, we have barely enough dripstone to make 28 more. And then we'll just kind of let that dripstone thing go and do its thing for a while, because we could upgrade, you know, the rest of these, make their own little rooms like we just did. But this was kind of the important one. This was kind of the important one. Why is it not sieving? Why are you not sieving any of this? Oh, you know what? I know why. I know why. I fucked up is why. I fucked up is why. Okay, we need... Holy shit. Okay. Okay. I see the problem. I see the problem. You wanna know the problem? You wanna know the problem? It's because we didn't, we need to crush it. We need to crush it. We need to crush it. We need to run it through a crusher. So we do need power still. We do need power still. We need a power cable running into here to power one of those crushers. Or what the fuck? It was a hammer. It was like an auto hammer, right? Yeah. Flux hammer. And then, what is this from? Ex Machinas. We need this netherite upgrade. And that's it, I think? That's it. Well, we need the power cable, too. The universal cable. Oh, we fucked up pretty bad. We fucked up pretty bad. It wasn't that bad, but it was a little bad. But, you know, nothing gained, nothing lost, right? That's how that works. One more time. That's exactly how that works. Put one of these up there and hope that it work. Nope, okay, we're hitting buttons that we shouldn't be hitting. There we go. Now you should be, yep, auto hammering. Sending it into there. And now we need to go unclog the mesh sieve thing down here. Now it's all going in here. It's only sieving 32 at a time for the most part, though. But that's still way better than we were doing. That's way better than we were doing. 64 Ender Pearl. Give me some Draconium while I fix my chair, please. Please, that's not Draconium. That's Draconium! Now we're getting crazy Draconium. Crazy Draconium input. And it can go even faster than this, too, on top of that. And we just have Endstone lying around in the event that we need Endstone for anything. So that's kind of a happy little accident, like Bob Ross style, right? We need to go make... Or we don't really need to make anything, because we have all the extractinators. We just need to, you know, pipe everything. Oh, we need a few more, technically. I guess we could. I mean, we'll be fine with just this number, but at some point... At some point, we're gonna need more extractinators. Or extractors? They are just extractors. I've been calling them extractinators this whole time. I don't know where extractinator was coming from, but, like... Clearly, clearly I got my words mixed up. Extractinator is a thing from Terraria. I think, right? Yeah, that's the thing from Terraria. That you put, like, silt and sludge into it, and it turns it into other materials. Right? That's what an extractinator is. At least in that context. I think that's where I'm getting that from. I think that's where I'm getting that from. Do I have enough to make another set? I don't think oh my god, look at that. Look at that. That's progress right there, baby. That's progress! It's just loading it in. Just loading it in. And then we go back to the network core. We go back to the... God, I love efficiency. And then we go all the way here. And it's, like, almost fast enough. We could make it faster. Okay, so it probably was a good thing that I made the room a little too big. Can we make more extractors? With what we got? I don't think we can. How much dripstone do we have? Barely not enough. Can't I, like, crush this? With a hammer? Yeah, we could crush this with a hammer. So if we take, like, 8 of this... We take the diamond hammer, which we haven't had to use in a long time. We haven't had to do this shit in forever. We got 22 pointed dripstone. Look for America too. So now we get some more extractors, so that we can hopefully make this as efficient as possible. Go back to we need to get our item logistical transporters again. Go back. And hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it. No, she don't look back. I've come to look for America too. And then hopefully this is it. Hopefully it goes through 64 at a time. Hopefully this goes through 64 at a time. And then we're at maximum efficiency. Or we'll say like maximum reasonable efficiency, because we could go all fucking day with the upgrading. We could make him go through like 9 different sieves, build a giant room with like 3,000 of these, right? Like we could go all day on the efficiency. But at what cost is it really worth it, you know? This is about as efficient as we're gonna reasonably need. You know, see, now we're going through almost a full stack at a time-ish. Actually, I don't think it's really changed much. Yeah, it's not really changed a whole lot. It's still kind of not... It's not really that efficient, still. I think we've bottlenecked it a little with the wireless shit. I think that's what it is. I think we bottlenecked it a little. Let's, like, maybe load this up a bit. See if that helps, or if it's just gonna... Yeah, it's not really... Yeah, I think the wireless shit is kind of bottlenecking the system a little. Unless there's a way to upgrade this. Keep a machine chunk loaded. Oh, that's kind of useful. But it's not gonna make things move in or out of it any faster, is it? Fascinating. Well, how do we fix this? Maybe there is a way to fix this, and I just need to use my brain a little. Because the idea I'm having, right, is we, like, see how these kind of stop, and then they go, and then they stop, and then they go in, like, waves? Like, clearly something could be done about this. So how about we, like, do one of these, right? Where we do, tear these down, tear these down, tear these down, tear these down, tear them down, right? And we do, like, do. And then take the building gadget so that we, like, place all these pipes, like, all at once, right? Kinda, sorta, ish, maybe? Assuming we can get perched up on this notch here. Okay, we need this to be fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it should all be going in, like, bursts. Maybe. It doesn't really look like too much has changed. I don't know. Let's go take a look. That's the wrong place. The network core. Let's go take a look. I think if we, like, make them go in more bursts, like a burst motion, it's, like, slightly better, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's really... Yeah, it doesn't look like it really fixed a whole lot. That's about as good as it's gonna get. That's about as good as it's gonna get, I think. It's fine. It's still sieving, like... It's not sieving, like, a perfect... 64 stack of endstone per run through, but, like, it's doing what it needs to do. Like, it's going way faster now. And, you know, we like to see that. It's going way faster than 4 at a time. You know? And, like, it was, like, 4 every other cycle. Like, it wasn't even 4 each cycle. It was 4 every 2 cycles. So we were not getting a whole lot. And now we're getting a shit ton of material. Look at that. All that draconium. All that ender stuff that we don't really need a whole lot of, but I want a whole lot of. All that stuff. More dripstone, because we're always needing dripstone. Now, we could upgrade the rest of those. You know, as one does. I mean, look at we're already at 20k. 20k draconium. We're gonna need a ridiculous amount of that. So that's good. That's good that we already went from 17k to 20k in that time span. We could upgrade everything else, but I'd rather just wait for more dripstone to generate. Power is still a net positive, it looks like. Yeah, you're constant 1.92 MFE. Not really dipping higher than what I'm seeing, like an 8. Like occasionally there's an 8 at the front there, but that's about it. It's like kind of all over the place, but that's fine. That's fine. We're at net positive energy, net positive sieving shit. We're making way more stuff to sieve now. Maybe I could try making it more efficient. But again, I don't know if, like... It seems like the network thing is kind of a bottleneck. Maybe... Okay, wait, I have an idea. Maybe there needs to be a buffer. Maybe there needs to be a buffer in between. If we go back to the East Atrium. Maybe there needs to be a buffer Because you see how these are kind of like stopping. Again, I'm going to say it again. It stops and then it goes and then it stops and it goes. What if we do like a buffer? So if we put like a chest in the middle here. I don't know why I needed to auto-craft that. I guess it was just easier. We do this. And we do this. And then we do round it out by doing this. I think that might fix our problem. Potentially. I'm not 100% sure, because it's starting to, like, slow down now, you see? It's starting to, it's like, I don't know. They're not, like, stopping and going, though. That's, like, the important thing. They're not stopping and going. They're pretty consistent. Let's see if it, because it, let's go take a look if that, like, fixed anything. I'm not sure if it did. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. If it didn't, then whoop-de-fucking-do. Whatever, who cares? It seems like it maybe fixed it. I think we just needed a buffer. Oh, yeah, it fixed it. We did it. We got a perfect almost 64 per. Almost 64 stacks per. Frankly, what we could do is, ultimate alloys. Or what the fuck is the alloy called? Alloy collective? Atomic alloy. Make me like 32 of those. We could just do the lazy solution. Upgrade this with an alloy, even though it's kind of a waste. And boom, 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 boom. Look at that, look at that. Now we're fucking with some efficiency. Now we're fucking with some efficiency. Okay. All we needed was a buffer, apparently. That's all it took. That's fascinating. That's fascinating how that works. That's interesting. Alright, well, we did that. That's good. I guess we could go on to, the next idea I had for today. Which, is kind of a big idea. But I want to go down the list. Firstly, let's maybe double check the quest book. So that, because I don't want to have to, like, do too many quests. You know what I mean? Sulfur dust we can get pretty easily. Cake uranium we could get pretty easily. I don't want to have to, like, set aside, like, several streams just to catch up on all the quests, you know? I'd rather kind of do them as I go. You know what I mean? So let's go to the reactor room. Still going, still making stuff. Are you filling with more steam than you're using? No, it's hovering between 564 and 565. Okay, so we're good. You're still working. You're not in any level of danger, which is awesome. We're not making plutonium, though, which is a little bad. Because ideally, we make both. You know what I mean? So let's turn this off for a sec. Funnel through all of the waste that we have. Destroy this. And then turn it back on? Is that gonna fix it? Are you making plutonium now? No? No, not at all? Not even in the slightest? Okay. Cool. Cool. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go fuck myself. That's alright. Because we're making polonium, but not really, like, plutonium. I want to, you know, ideally we make both. Ideally, we're making both. But one of these is just not going to... Like, it's outputting out of one, but not out of the other. And that's not good. It's not good. Not good at all. We're also... I guess we're losing more, because this is at 6,000 nuclear waste. Last time that I checked, and now we're at 4,000 nuclear waste. So I guess we're still, like, losing more waste than we are making, which is good, because I don't want these to back up and then have that be a big problem. Yeah, we're only making polonium. How do we get this to do both? How do we get this to do both? I don't understand. I don't fully understand. Is there, like, a priority system I could set up? Like, upgrades? You're already fully done and shit. I don't think this thing takes upgrades. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a bit of a kerfuffle. What if we... Okay, turn it... Shut it down. And what if we take from this cable and just kind of deposit it down there with the pressurized tubes? I mean, I know that that was a problem in and of itself, but maybe that'll just randomly fix it somehow. Input can also be in the back. Just cuz. Now if we turn it on, we're still not making plutonium. Oh, we are. We're making nuclear waste. We're making plutonium. Why is there so much plutonium here, but it's not going into here? Did I fuck this up somehow? Gases. Yeah, you should be an input. Why are you not taking any plutonium? Okay, we have been making plutonium. So this is like this is just backed up. This is backed up as fuck. Well, then why are you not working? Why is this not working, like, at all? I don't understand. Because the plutonium not going in here, but it's in here. Gas should be, you should be inputting gas from the left. Is this not a gas? It is a gas. Why is this not... Why are you not working, buddy? I have to reload you? I don't understand what the problem here is. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Actually, if we turn this back on, are you gonna end up making stuff too? Are you still getting waste? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. I fucked up like so bad. Like so unbelievably bad. Actually, not that bad. But like a little bad. Like a little bit. You know what I mean? I put polonium in here and we're not supposed to be doing that. We're not supposed to be doing that. Can I get you out? Can I get you out? Can I get you out? Like with the dropper thing? I guess not really. That sucks. We have 1 millibucket of polonium in there. If I break this, we're fucked. If I break this, we're fucked. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Input. And fix this so that it's like an input-output thing. Suck out that polonium for me, buddy. Suck it out. Just, like, slurp it up. Oh, right, the problem is it's not even taking it to begin with. Oh, this is also polonium, not plutonium. So okay, we're putting it in the wrong spot is part of the problem. Need to be so fucking careful right now. Output. You can temporarily become... Because the polonium needs to go in there. So gases, input. Boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. We fixed the problem. We fixed the problem without it becoming too big of a problem. We fixed the problem without it becoming too big of a problem. Spent nuclear waste. Yeah, you're not going anywhere right now. Gases. Output. Okay, now things are hopefully fixed. Polonium. Plutonium. Plutonium. Yeah. Why are you not fucking doing plutonium? Why are you not doing that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, we have polonium. Did they change the recipe? Because plutonium, like, there's no plutonium recipe now. In the pressurized reaction chamber. Did they change the recipe? Because this is how you make polonium. But there's nothing here for plutonium. How the fuck do you get plutonium, then? How do you get that? You can't get plutonium pellets anymore. I think the recipes are bugged. I guess that makes sense. Broken tags and mechanism recipes detected. Please check server logs for details. You'll be missing some recipes and machines may not accept expected inputs. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I think we fucked up. I don't know how I fucked up. But something fucked up somewhere, and we can't make plutonium pellets anymore. So that's, like, really bad, because we need those to do things. Like, a lot of things, actually. We need those to do so many things. Many wondrous things. Believe it or not. We need to do a lot with those. So, what the fuck are we gonna do then? I mean, we have some plutonium. We have 83 of it, believe it or not. 83 whole plutonium pellets. We need those to make SPS casings. I don't know if that's going to be enough for SPS casings. That's fucking weird. What? How did this break? Like, nothing really changed. Nothing updated. I didn't update anything. The pack never updated. Nothing updated. Maybe that's part of the problem. I don't know. Let me open CurseForge. Is there like a mod update I needed to do? Is there a what's the problem here? I don't know what broke here. I genuinely don't know what broke here. That's so weird. Versions. We're currently running on the newest version of the thing, which dropped ages ago. Like, well before we made this. Do mechanism things just... Do the recipes for mechanism shit just, like, break? Do they just break a lot? Is that a thing that happens? Because every time I open the mod pack, I get that message. It says, broken tags and mechanism recipes detected. I don't know. Was it F3H for advanced tooltips? Manipulate mechanism plutonium, yeah. I know. What about you? Pellets plutonium. Nothing is really... Yeah, I don't really know. Because now we can't make plutonium, and we need to do that. Maybe it'll fix itself? I don't really know. Maybe, hopefully it'll fix itself. Maybe one day I'll, like, reload the pack. Actually, if we just leave and come back, you think it'll fix? You think it'll fix itself? I'm kind of hoping it'll fix itself if I just reload everything. Read world data, reload everything. Maybe if I reopen the, like, game itself, maybe that'll fix it. This last time I was on, it was working just fine. I don't understand. Maybe I gotta reload the whole pack. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Let's see it. Please. Please load the terrain a little bit faster. That would be cool too. That'd be really cool, actually. Hello? It doesn't normally take this long to load terrain. Maybe it's because I'm live. That might be part of it. Are we good? Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh, it's working now. See? What the fuck happened? What happened? I don't understand. Turn that shit on. You go... Yeah, you're going through your shit. You're not going through your shit, but that's because it's nighttime. So we're gonna take a little nap next to the reactor room. Now you're going through your shit and making polonium. You're going through your shit and making plutonium. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Turn this off. Maybe empty this bucket. Or this thing. Empty that up. Pick my second playthrough, Rafa or Harlow. I'm gonna say go Rafa, because I'm starting to lean towards Harlow. And if we wanted to do like the group together playthrough, you know, I feel like it'd make more sense to have less overlap. Unless you're talking like solo playthrough, then go Harlow, and let me know how it is. But if we're doing group playthrough, I think the us three group playthrough that we've been talking about, I think I'm gonna go Harlow for that. Because interestingly enough, I've seen a lot of people play. You're going solo, then yeah, go Harlow and let me know how it goes. But what I've noticed, so many people are playing either Eamon or Vex. Because I know a lot of people that are playing Borderlands 4. Everyone I see, I have one guy, I have one homie that's playing Rafa. I'm already going Vex for our group playthrough. Gotcha. I'm already going. I've seen one guy play Rafa. Nobody's playing Harlow. So I'm intrigued. I gotta know what's up. You know, I gotta find things that no one else has found, even though I know it's definitely not, you know, people are out there playing Harlow, that's for sure, but like, I don't know, I gotta know, it's interesting that I wanna know what the least played character is doing. I wanna know what she's up to. Also, we're making way more nuclear waste than we're wasting, or than we're using, so I might end up filling out this half of the room with more barrels, just to spread it out a little more evenly. Harlow's really good, like the other 3 Vol Hunters. I mean, exactly, like, they're all good. I think it's just, comparatively, like, you know, new game, everybody wants to play the coolest new character. I think she's just the least cool of the 4. Like from a new perspective, like, nobody knows anything about the game perspective, you know what I mean? I think that's all that it is. I think that's all it is. Antimatter, that's what we were doing. Antimatter. So we need a bunch of SPS casings. Actually, I came down here originally, I remember, so I could fill out some quests. Because we need yellow cake uranium. We need yellow cake uranium, which, we got now. And then we need sulfur? Give me a piece of sulfur. There we go. Here, you go in there now. Okay. Put that there, that there. We got our quests filled out for that. Got that filled out. We need fluoride in a chemical dissolution chamber. And then we need also a chemical oxidizer. Do I not have... Why do I not have the quest for either of those? Chemical... Okay, how do we make those? Dissolution chamber. Make me one of these. Make me a cake as fast as you can. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. I know you got it in you. You'll be fine. There we go. Took a little while. And fluorites? Cool. And then we also need... What was it? Chemical oxidizer, I think? For that quest? Chemical oxidizer. Make me, like, all of that shit for now. Why... Oh, a dynamic tank. We don't have those. We need a personal chest also. Ah, god damn. Alright. Click, click, personal chest. And then dynamic tank, which we don't have the steel for? We're making steel? Why are we not making steel? I thought we were making steel. Why are we not making... Oh, you know what? I was making some for something else, I think, no? Is that how that worked? I don't really know. I don't really know. Chemical oxidizer for the quest. Cool. Where are we at this point? Chemical infuser. Yet another easy thing. Assuming that it auto-crafts fast enough. There's one. And there's 2. Chemical infuser. We need a fucking isotropic centrifuge, because of course we do. When is it ever gonna be easy for us? Oh, it's got nuclear waste in it. We can't break this. We can't break this. We gotta make a new one. Because both of these have nuclear stuff in them. But these both have nuclear stuff. I mean, unless we actually, no, that doesn't have nuclear stuff. It just have uranium hexafluoride. We just need to break it and then replace it. And now we're good? I think we just went, like, up the skill tree there. Yeah, there we go. Look, we got everything here. Except for, like, we need 8 saturating condensers for that quest. And a turbine blade for that quest. I don't know, let's do that. Fuck it. How do you make those? Saturating condensers. Make me, like, a bunch of steel. It seems like we need... Seems like the universal thing here is we're missing steel. Go autocraft that for me. Make it snappy, computer, while I fix my chair, because I always have chair problems, apparently. Make me a bunch of steel. Just a ton of it. A ridiculous amount of steel. I mean, stack isn't really a ridiculous amount. Damn it, we don't have tin? Tin is, like, the part that we're missing now? Make me, like, 128 tin. Maybe 128 of that. The whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. Why is that a saying, by the way? Why is the whole 9 yards a saying? Because, like, what are we getting 9 yards? What did we used to buy? Like, I'm assuming it's like a construction thing. You know, they give me the whole 9 yards of, like, I don't know, like fucking wood, like beams, right? I'm assuming it's a construction joke. But what at one point in history were we buying in denominations of 9 yards? I can't remember a time I've ever used a yard in my life. But I know, like, a lot of people in, like, construction and industrial shit, they use yards. They use a lot of Imperial, is it Imperial? We're the ones that use Imperial, right? Yeah, we use Imperial and everyone else uses customary because we're Americans. And I know everyone hates, like, oh, Imperial sucks. Everyone hates Imperial. My thing with that is that I don't... Customary makes a lot more sense in my day-to-day. Obviously, it makes more sense in all of our day-to-days. But, because it's just easier for, like, you know, basic people that aren't good with math and don't need it, right? Imperial makes a lot more sense for, like, construction-type people. And when you think about the fact that we had, like, a whole industrial revolution and shit, it starts to make a lot more sense. We need turbine blades. How do I make those? Do I have those on autocraft? I do. Why do I have these on autocraft? What in my mind was like, yeah, let's have these on autocraft. Why did I think that? I don't know. I'm sure there was a reason. We need to go down the list now and get all of our upgrades because if I do claim everything, it's just not gonna claim everything. It's gonna claim all of the XP rewards, but not all the random bullshit rewards. So we need what is that? Radioactive bee spawn egg. All of these, like, random rewards we're getting. We have, like, a few bee spawn eggs that are just going to make our lives so much easier when we get into bees. I think we're gonna get into bees real late. Just because, like, I'm not really crazy into bee things, you know? I'm not crazy into bees. I'm not a crazy bee person. Is there, like, a way to... There really is no way to just auto-collect all these random rewards. That's so dumb. That's really dumb. But we have... How many bee spawn eggs do we have? Cause we got some weird-ass fucking bee spawn eggs. I think we have, like, some kind of Dracovish spawn egg or something. I think, maybe, oh, look at all this shit. Speed upgrades, steel blocks. We be needing steel, so yeah, throw that in there. Uranium, energy upgrades, steel casing. Radioactive bee spawn egg is crazy. Bee, how many bee spawn? We have bumblebee spawn egg. Oh, we just have regular. Okay, that's all we have. Spawn egg. What do we have for just spawn eggs in general? We got Enderman, sheep, and chicken. Okay, so we actually don't have, like, too many, like, crazy bees. But we have 3 radioactive bees, though, and I think that's good. That's a good, like, starting point. Because when we go to, like, bees, where's productive bees? Also, productive trees. This is going to be a nightmare to complete the quest book for. If we're going all the way down the, like, tree breeding shit, right? Let's start at the beginning. Because we need cacao. We need to breed a jungle and cherry sapling somehow. Oh, using pollen. Use on a leaf to manually pollinate it. Okay. So never mind. That's not, like, too crazy. How do we get pollen, though? How we get pollen is beyond me. But, because I'm clicking this and it's not doing anything. But, either way, we start with this. We need to go up to, like, or I guess we start with teak. Teak is dark oak and jungle. We get teak from that. And again, pollen. We're gonna have so many fucking... I need to make... You know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make one of these days. I mean, I have an idea for the bee section, because the bee section, if we just, like, go take a step outside real quick, the bee area of the building is going to be massive, and it's going to be, like, hex-shaped. It's going to be honeycomb-shaped. It's going to be, like, each little, like, it's going to be a giant honeycomb, but it's going to be, like, each honeycomb is going to be, like, different types of bees, and there's going to be, like, it's going to be cool. The tree section is probably going to be an enormous dome, maybe, that's, like, just sectioned off. That really, I just use it for breeding weird trees. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing with it. We're good on hydrogen. All right, I don't need to worry about refueling my jetpack anytime soon. But this the trees quest book is going to fucking suck to go down. Because we're just gonna be, I mean, it gives us so many different, like, wood types. I'll give it that, because we can do, like, white beam logs. You know, like, we get all these kind of, like, different trees. It's gonna be cool, sure. But it's gonna be a nightmare, you know? Pollen. How do we get pollen? Use on a leaf to manually pollinate it. Pollen sieve. With this upgrade installed in the hive, some pollen collected by bees will be sifted and deposited into the hive. Oh. Okay. So we need to pollinate with bee. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Oh, that's gonna suck so bad. So we need to use bees to make trees. We need to use bees. Sorry, I'm stretching and really reeling from the fact of how fucking complicated this whole tree quest is gonna be. We need to use, to 100% the quest book, we need to go through all the trees. Firecracker wood. We need to pollinate, like, weird... Oh, we need bees involved in the tree process. And we need the bees either make pollen or just pollinate the trees sapling themselves and turn them into shit. Oh my god. This is gonna suck. Getting every single... Oh no. Oh no. Like, the full realization of what I need to do here just hit me. Just hit me. It just did. Just like a punch to the face. Punch to the dick right there. That shit hurted. That I need to be... Once we get to bees, and we get all the different types of bees, this doesn't look that complicated, but it's pretty much just as complicated. It's pretty much just as complicated. Once we get bees, and we get all the different types of bees, we get all of it. We got the tin bee, which we breed 2 bees together with flowers, and we get a new bee. Once we get all the bees together, we need to use those bees to make trees, and that's gonna be a whole thing. That's gonna be a whole thing. That's gonna be like 3 months. 3 months of bees. 3 months of bees. 3 months of trees. Real world months. 3 whole... This is gonna take up like half my life. Is the bees and the trees. The bees and the trees and the knees and all this other shit. Ashy mining bee? The ashy mining bee is spawned from a dirt, gravel, or sand nest. Interesting. We'll get to bees. That's another project for another day. We'll get to bees another time. Right now, we're still doing mechanism advanced stuff. How much draconium do we have, by the way? Just for shits. How much draconium do we have? 36,000. 36,000 draconium. That's fucking crazy. We should maybe get auto crafting out for draconium ingots. Just to prep. Just to prep, because I think we can use the dust for a lot more than just that, but like, you know, being able to just say, hey, computer, go smelt up all these draconium ingots. Smelt 2 million draconium ingots, you know, like, that's gonna be nice to tell the computer to do that and not have to worry about anything. So, excuse me, smelting factory. We're probably gonna need to upgrade the processing, whatever the fuck you call it, the pattern provider. Probably gonna need to upgrade that at some point, but we'll worry about that when we actually are starting to, you know, use, draconium. Or, like, you know, once we reach the limit. For now, antimatter. Antimatter. Supercritical phase shifter is the thing we use to make antimatter. And antimatter is going to be how we get really a lot of things, but creative flight being chiefly among them. You know, supermassive QIO drive, elytra unit for some reason. I don't know why we need an elytra. The gravitation modulation unit. That's the upgrade that gives us creative flight. The problem is we need to kill a wither, but we can do that. We can do that pretty easily, actually. Like, it's not gonna be that hard. Improbable probability device. Oh, is this the thing you use for the... Oh, it's for... You make red matter with... Oh, you make all the mod star with this. Okay, so that's one piece of all the mod star. That's kind of our main goal, right? That's kind of cool. We need to put together a 16 mil mega storage component, which we can do. 2 antimatter, a vibrant capacitor. That's Ender IO shit. That's Powa shit. Okay, so really we have to get into all the mods to get all the mod star. I guess that makes a lot of sense, but holy shit. Teleportation unit, we really don't need that. Antiprotronic nucleosynthesizer. That took everything out of me to figure out what that said. Machinery that uses which uses bits of antimatter and mass amounts of energy to automatically transmute various resources. Interesting. Well, what can we make with that? Or what can we do with that? We could turn a skeleton skull into a wither skeleton skull. So we can automate the wither, kind of, sort of. Or at least we can make the wither a little easier to make, because we don't have a lot of wither skeleton skulls. I think the only ones we have are from like the wandering traders. We can make redstone out of red wool. We can make tin into iron. We can make beacons into end crystals. Beds into respawn anchors, coal into diamonds, diamonds into emeralds. We don't need any of that, though. Golden apple into notch apple. Flowers into chorus fruits. Obsidian into crying obsidian. Wool into glowstone, crossbow. Tridents, we can make tridents. That's kind of neat. Like a little bit. We can make dragon eggs. Ender chests. Leather into that'd be useful. Leather to phantom membrane is kind of useful. Because I don't have, the phantoms don't spawn for me because I have a little charm that tells them not to do that. Tells them not to do that at all. These are all really weird recipes. But they're like cool, I guess. We do need, you know, antimatter for stuff though. So I think we need to go build like an antimatter section in our base. We need to go build an antimatter section in the atrium. Somewhere around here. I'm assuming it'll be connected here just because this is gonna be where all the scary mechanism shit is. The nuclear reactor, the fission reactor, which is what this is, the fusion reactor, which is the other branch of this thing, this is how you get a ton of power. The fusion reactor can produce up to 200 MRF per tick. Right now, we're inputting 2 MRF per tick. First, we need to understand some mechanics. The easiest way to produce power by blah, 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 blah. Controlling how much fuel is burned. Has to be an even number with a max of 98 as it combines the DT fuel inside the reactor itself. The consumption of each fuel is equal to half the injection rate. You can directly inject DT fuel, but will not be able to control the injection rate. It's great massive amounts of... Okay, we don't need to get to that quite yet. But this is a whole other beast. This is a whole other beast. Nuclear fusion. This is how you make a shit ton of power. But this is a whole other beast. This is a whole other beast. So we'll worry about that another day. We will indeed. Frankly, we've been doing a lot of like tech stuff. I kind of want to like take 5. I want to take 5. I want to go do something interesting. And by interesting, I mean rather vanilla, actually. I kind of want to go kill the Ender Dragon, believe it or not. I want to go kill the Ender Dragon. So the way we do that is right here. We make an end cake. And we eat the end cake. And then we then we get to the end fight. So we need crushed end stone, which we can make pretty easily. We need sugar. Which I think we have some sugar cane just lying around. We do. And then we crush down some end stone. End stone. With our hammer. The way God intended. Just like the old ways. Just like the old ways. Get that out of there. Boom. Look at that. End cake. And what they tell us to do, what they recommend we do, is we make a... Well, A, you can resummon the dragon. And B, make waystones. Which I don't think are too hard. Because this cake is finite. We're going to eat the cake and it's going to go away. But then we can use waystones to teleport there and back. And it's not going to be a problem. And it's not going to be a problem. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up like a really shitty waystone. Right here. Right, it's going to be like right here. Home. I guess, just for lack of a better word. We're going to put down the cake. In here. Because I guess this is the room that we designate for... Oh, it's only one slice. Okay, so we don't even get multiple tries. We just go in and that's that. And we go kill the dragon. Look at that. We made it. And we're going to, you know, make our way up. Oh, we're lagging. Oh, we're generating shit. We're generating chunks and all that. Oh, we're not. Oh, we are at the Ender Dragon fight. We are at the, I thought we were on like a different area. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the waystone down here. Because I don't want the dragon to blow it up. End island. And then we're going to go do everything that we need to do. We're gonna go do everything. I think I'm blast proof. Oh yeah. Oh, that takes power out of me. I forgot that okay, so the armor that I'm wearing completely negates damage in exchange for power. So actually, the thing that I have back at home doesn't go between dimensions. I think because home is not chunk loaded. I think that's the only reason why. I think that's the only reason why. That's about it. We got all the, all the shit. Oh, you know what? I should go grab some bottles. I should go grab some bottles. Oh, we can't go home because we're not. It's we're not in the right dimension. Cause I want some dragon's breath. Cause dragon's breath is how we're going to. I don't know. I don't really know, but I want some dragon's breath. Hey, we should probably chunk load that spot, because I'm pretty sure that's dimension linked. I'm pretty sure this power thing is dimension linked, because this is a dimension card. Yeah, dimensional binding card. So why this is not chunk loaded is beyond me. AE2 chunk load. There's like a thing in AE2 that like chunk loads stuff, I think. Chunk loader? Expulsion that's a pylons thing. Some of these... Something here definitely chunk loads. I found an upgrade. Oh, you know, it was the anchor upgrade on something. I don't remember what it was. It was an anchor upgrade on something that chunk loads things. So what we're gonna do though is find a quick and dirty chunk loader. I don't remember what loads chunks though. Beyond like the anchor, is there something in here I could put an anchor upgrade on? No. What is it? What supports the anchor upgrade? Can I make an anchor upgrade? That mechanism upg. It says I can't make one. Anchor upgrade, not supported. Keep a machine's chunk loaded. Well, it's not in my JEI. And I don't know how to make it. So, I guess we're not making it then. Cable anchor, travel anchor. How do you chunk load shit in this pack? Are you allowed to chunk load shit in this pack? Is that a thing you can do? How do you chunk load stuff? Probably in getting started, no? Flux controller, marine fisher, ore laser. Alright, I guess we're not, gonna have power beamed to us in the end, then. Maybe I'll figure that out on my own time. But for right now, bottles. Or I guess maybe glass. Because we don't have a lot of bottles. Make me like 128 glass. Because it seems like we're always out of glass. Let me fix my chair. Again, I did the tapping thing. Like I'm passing to the next player in poker. Why'd I do that? Tapping tapping twice. On the, whatchamacallit? I don't know. This is something's up with me, bro. My brain, I'm scatterbrained today. That's what it is. Alright, now let's go kill the dragon. Or at least go get, like, a shit ton of dragon's breath while we do that. Hey, buddy, do me a favor. Come shoot a dragon ball at me. So that, I can collect your breath. Your breath stank as shit, bro. Come here. Come here, dude. I think he's coming down to perch. I think that's what that means. Yeah, he's getting lower. That's usually a good sign, though. Because he's gonna start breathing shit. He's gonna start breathing. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ah! That fucking did so much damage to me, dude. That did so much damage. Can you do me a favor? Oh, I got Ender Air. I forgot about that. Okay, I'll take 56. I'll take 56 of that. I'll take 56 of that, it's fine. Apparently you can still take damage. It's just that the armor will tank a lot of it for you. Oh my god. See, I have like my particles off. I have my particles off, so like him shooting Dragon Balls at me is a bit dangerous. Or it's not off. They're not off, but they hurt. They hurt. They're low. Particles are low. I really should upgrade the energy capacity on this though, in the event that I go out of the dimension. Frankly, can I get a... No, I don't have a... My shit's not loaded. My shit's not chunk loaded. There's gotta be something you can use to chunk load things in AE2. I swear there was. I swear there is. I swears it. Okay, maybe we go back real quick, actually. Or at least wait for it. I don't know. I'm not a bitch. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I got Ender Air. I don't know what Ender Air is for. The Britannia thing, though. I have a feeling we're gonna need a lot of this also. So how about we just get like a handful? I didn't think to bring a bow, by the way. I didn't think to do that. I didn't think it would be necessary. I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No need for a bow. Who brings a bow to a flying dragon fight? Okay, now he's starting to perch, so we might be able to get a good. We might be able to get a good thing off on him. A good swing or three. Now, do me a favor. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit, that hurt a little bit. All right, can you do me a favor? Do that one more time, my friend. Just one more time. Just one more time. How much power is in this? 3 MFE? God damn, this guy hurts. This guy hurts if he's dealing enough damage to be draining that much energy out of me. If he's doing enough damage to be draining that much energy from my armor. Actually, it's only an MFE. It's not a GFE. MFE is not a lot of FE. GFE is a lot of FE. Like, energy-wise. Can you do me a favor and perch, like, maybe 1 or 2 more times? It looks like he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's doing his thing. That Enderman is not happy with him. I think he's enraged on him. This has to be it. This has to... Fuck! It's not it. Alright, we gotta do that one more time. Because this jetpack moves so slow that I can't really, like... I can't reasonably go in to get his ass. I can't reasonably, like, fly in and swing at him. I just have to let him come to me. I just have to let him perch. His animations are real clean. I can't remember the last time I fought the dragon, but his animations are real clean. Oh, he's coming back. This could be the one. I need to do this for a few reasons. Well, really, partially because of the dragon. And we did it. Yippee! 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 Partially because the dragon. Partially because I need dragon hearts. Oh, I got a little shader grab bag thing. I need dragon hearts for, you know, draconic evolution stuff. What is this? Oh, it's an obsidian nest. There's a draconic bee in here. That's cool. Give me some XP. The XP is also nice. That's part of why I'm here. Alright, where the fuck did the egg go? Because I'm gonna need the egg. There she is. Look at that. Well, excuse me. We need a... Oh, we got a torch. I forgot. It came with torches. It came with... the torches were on that thing. Balloon, revolver, railgun, minecart, chemical thrower, mining drill, buzzsaw plate. Oh, this is immersive engineering. This is all immersive engineering shit. Alright. Well, let's get our fucking dragon egg. I really just, I don't really need the dragon egg, but, like, I'll take it. It was really just I wanted to do something else that wasn't techie. You know, that is part of it. Got to the end, killed the dragon, but this is also like an opening to Winter Cake. I beat Minecraft and all they gave me was this cake. If you didn't know, there's more to the end than just killing the dragon. Once the dragon's been slain, you'll find a weird structure. Yeah, I already know how that works, and that's how you get the elytra. And that's how you get shulkers, too. That's how we get to shulkers. I don't really need those right now. I don't really need any of this right now, but I really just wanted to open up the end, get the dragon egg, do something else interesting and cool. Maybe go move the waystone? Wherever I put the waystone? Because now that I don't have to... No, you know, I'm going to want to resummon the dragon at some point. And I'm worried that... What is this? Azure Silver. The fuck is Azure Silver? You know what? I don't really know. I don't really know. Where did I put the... Where's spawn at? Is it this way? Where did I spawn in? Where's the spawn hole? Where's the spawn hole? Is it not this way? I thought it was this way. I guess it's not this way. I thought it was this way, truthfully. I thought I spawned in here. Where's the waystone at, brother? Where is it? Where did I put the... I should really maybe carve out a more obvious entrance than having one single hole. Did it, like, fill itself in? I can't get home without that. I really can't. Oh, I got dragon scales. That's Forbidden Arcanist. Okay. I'll worry about that another time. I swear, it was... There it is! Oh my god. I should really put... I got a beehive for some reason. I should really put a marker of some kind. Maybe the Winter Cake. The Winter Cake will mark down where our spawn thing is. Homie, Mr. Emerald Muncher, you won't believe where I've been. You wouldn't fucking believe where I've been. Look at this. Look at this. This is worth a fortune. Several fortunes. I don't have to work ever again. I don't have to work ever again. I got fucking Ender Dragon scales. 3 of them. 3 of them. Do you understand? You don't speak English. I always forget that. Dragon's Breath, the shaders, some other dragon skills. Dragon Egg, Draconic Heart, Draconium, Beehive, other stuff. Cool. Alright, well, we walked away with something. At least it wasn't for naught. Oh, we also got the Ender Dragon bounty board. We got the dragon head. That's cool. Alright, now let's make some fission reactors. Some draconium stuff. Now, before you get to the Chaos Island, I recommend preparing. It may look like the Ender Dragon, but this one is much more difficult. You'll want draconic weapons. Effects like regen, absorption, and resistance will also help you survive. Don't worry, you can always come back to fight another day if you aren't ready. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, part of what I was looking for is the Chaos Island to fight the Chaos Guardian. Because the Chaos Guardian gives you, like, Chaos Shards for stuff in Draconic Evolution. I'm sort of, like, slowly progressing into Draconic Evolution stuff. But we're not doing anything with it right this second. I need to find out how to chunk load this fucking... Because I can vividly remember an item that you connect to your AE2 system. You connect it to the system somehow, like somewhere, anywhere, and it chunk loads the whole system. So all the chunks in the system are loaded. And I swear it's in base AE2. They're not a molecular... No, it's not a molecular assembler. Light detecting fixture, growth accelerator, spatial pylon, spatial IO, ME. Is it really not in vanilla AE2? If it's not in vanilla AE2, it's probably in one of the other packs. No. Mysterious Cube. Interesting. Skystone Tank. I don't know. It could be in Advanced AE. Or in, What's the other one? Like the AE2 things? AE2 things? Advanced AE. Yeah, that's the quantum crafting stuff. Okay, maybe it's not in this one then. Is it in at AE2? It's not this. Magnet card. Wireless universal terminal. Hold on. Wireless universal terminal. Wireless crafting terminal. Wireless extended pattern access terminal. Or just any two terminals. Universal terminal. It's a wireless transmutation terminal. Oh, you combine all the terminals into one terminal. Okay, that's kind of useful. We'll do that. We'll do that a little later. It's got to be in like pattern provide. What mod is this from? Extended AE. Extended AE. Assembler matrix glass. Assembler matrix is a multiplex structure. Oh, it's a combination of molecular assembler and ME pattern provider. Can run a lot crafting jobs at the same time in your ME network and save channels for you. That's neat. So there's a big multi-block for auto crafting. I didn't know that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that instead. I don't know. I need to pee like really bad though, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be back in like less than 5, you know, as per usual, and we'll figure out where we're going from here. All right. Alright, that was... See, I told you I'd be back. Told you I'd be back. I never lie to you. Never once. Never once. Name one time where I lied to you. Don't do that, because I'm sure you could name way more than one. I'm sure you can name a lot. Like, too many. I'm sure you can name too many. Is it this? Emmy Canner. Machine that can stuffs. I just had a stroke. Emmy Canner is a machine that canning stuffs, including fluids, mechanism, gas, titanium, and even energy. Okay, whatever. Thank you for the hydrate, Gonzo. That's interesting. I can't imagine a world where I would need that. The crystal fixer can repair budding oh, that's for like growing Certus quartz. We don't need that. Fish big. That's a Cerno plushie. Do I have puffer fish? I have 4 puffer fish in a bucket. How do I get it out of the bucket? Do I kill him? I think I kill him and he gets out of the bucket, right? But that's not gonna get me enough puffer fish anyway. That's a Cerno plushie. Oh, bamboo and fish. I don't have bamboo or fish of any kind. Spearfishing drops. I don't think I have bamboo, right? Oh, I have some. I have enough. Fish. Okay. Cod. Trout. Fucking salmon. I don't have fish. Can I buy fish from the agriculture man? If I can buy those from him, that solves our problem. Fish. Salmon. Nope. Okay. Guess we're not getting fish. Guess we're not getting the Cerno plushie. I'll have to do that on my own time. I'm adding that to my favorites list though. Extended IO, circuit slicer, ingredient buffer, wireless connector. Do any of these chunk load? I feel like one of these has to be a chunk loader, right? Transmutation, something or other. That's the assembly matrix. Extended charger. Okay, how do we chunk load the whole overworld? Is that a thing we can do? I mean, we have like 100 million mods and we can't chunk load the overworld. How do we chunk load the overworld? How do we do that? Oh, I did something in Draconic Evolution, apparently. Oh, ha! There we go. Draconium core. We're getting low on food. I need to make more barbecue on a stick. That's what I've been subsisting off of. It's just cooked meat. Cooked meat. And you know, tomatoes and onions, and we got a lot of that, so. Cooked meat is not too hard to get, either, because we could just, you know, summon more of these guys. Kill them. And then, you know, harvest their muscles. Harvest their muscle tissue. Don't really need fissile fuel or sulfuric acid anymore. Wireless connector we're always gonna need. Hydrogen chloride we don't need. Just clean up the old favorites list. This thing we're gonna need a lot of. This thing we're not gonna need a lot of. We don't need this anymore. Okay. That's fine. How do we chunk load the overworld? Please. Pylons? Is there a chunk loading pylon? Harvester pylon, interdiction pylon, expulsion pylon, infusion pylon. How do we do this? Modular routers. That's a whole different beast. That's gonna be fun to deal with. That's gonna be real fun to do. Bigger reactors. Create. If there's any way to chunk load things, it's probably in Power, no? Is that not how this works at all? Also, why do we not have... Have I never picked up a dielectric casing? Because we should have, like, all of this shit done. We should have all those quests done. I guess I've just never held one of these. There we go. Yep. That was the one missing piece. That was the one missing link. Uraninite, I think we've done. We need an energy cable of some kind. See, we're just knocking out quest book stuff. Energy cable. Just make me like a basic one, because I don't really need anything too crazy for the quest. Energy cable. There we fucking go. Look at all that. We filled out everything. Everything. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Almost, kind of. We're missing a few of these. A few of these just didn't want to give us the rewards for some reason. Cool. Okay. Well, we got all this shit that we're never gonna use. We got all this. All right. Done getting sidetracked. How do we chunk load the overworld? How do we do that? How do we do that? How do we chunk load the overworld? Mechanism, that's not going to teach us anything. This isn't going to teach us anything. Custom portals, a robot. How do we, like, bare minimum chunk load one chunk to keep that, to keep the power thingy chunk loaded? You know what I mean? I want that chunk loaded. And I'm pretty sure, I think it's like RF Tools has a thing that lets you chunk load stuff. Maybe? Light module, glowing module, luck module, night vision module, peaceful module, regen, saturation, speed, water breathing, weakness. Okay, none of these are chunk loading. Spawner, tank, matter transmitter, matter receiver, dialing device, destination analyzer, matter booster. Okay, that's not it. Modular storage, nope, not it. Pearl injector? Okay, mover controls, vehicles, mover controls, green shield. Block can be used to build a shield. The set of template blocks of the same color should touch the shield. Okay, I don't know what that's for. Vehicles? Nope, that's not what we're looking for. Machine infuser, machine frame, mover controls again. Interesting. Okay, well, none of these are chunk loading at all. Like, not even one bit. So, energy screen, inventory screen, clocks, screen modules. None of these are chunk loading. None of these load chunks. None of them, not at all. That's fun. Is our power still good, by the way? I'm just gonna go, like, give her the old double check. Oh, yeah, we're still inputting plenty. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're gonna be good for a while. I have a feeling we're gonna be good for a while. Is our endstone's perfectly fine now? It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Not really. That's a lie. That's very much a lie. Blatantly and completely and utterly. We chunk load the end. I guess worst case scenario. Frankly, we should probably just backup plan, because there's a way to increase the max capacity of energy that this thing stores by a lot. I think we just do that. I didn't think I would need it, because I thought that this would just chunk load. You know, this would just send me power chunk loaded without me needing to worry about anything, but I guess not. How do we do that? Mechanism. I think we need like an energy unit, these things. So we need a lot of these, because we could stack up to 8 per piece. So that's, what, 32? We need 32 of these? So we need... Okay, 31 more. Alright, well, we need HDPE stuff, which we can autocraft now. So if we do, like, 256, maybe? It'll just go do its thing. It's gonna take a little bit, but it'll do its thing. It'll do its thing. In the meantime, though, we need, what, 31 induction cells, right? It's induction... Oh my god, what is it? Basic induction cells, yeah. So we need 31 of these, which is also going to be its own thing. Oh, we're out of lithium! Really? We're out of lithium. You know how we get lithium? We take this. Oh, we don't have any tank? Oh, we do. Okay, we do. We have a fluid tank filled with liquid lithium. And then we take that, get a bucket, I think, right? We just get like a bucket. And what do we do with this? Do we put it in the crystallizer? I think we put it in the crystallizer, right? I think that's how that works. I think that's how... No, you don't do that? What do we do with... How do we make lithium dust? I didn't think we'd ever run out of lithium. We used a lot of lithium. Recipe is in a chemical crystallizer. Yeah, that's how that works. Why are you not... You know what? I think we need to do this. And we dump you. And then just put you in here. No? Why are you not inputting? It's not in bucket mode. Do I need to set this to, like, output mode? Because I know this thing has, like, an input and an output mode. There we go. I don't know what that did, but maybe that'll fix it. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe that'll do it. No? Okay, cool. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this really, really stupidly. We're gonna do this in a really stupid way. We're gonna get, mechanical pipes, which we need some. And we're gonna set an input, a fluid input. But do we need a fluid input for the chemical crystallizer? Is it a gas? Oh, we need to, like, liquefy lithium, right? Because we have liquid lithium. We need gas lithium. That's right. We need gas lithium. So we need a decondensator to, like, gasify the lithium, right? If we do this. No? Oh, we did it. Okay, now we need another tank. We need a chemical tank, which we do have just one lying around to hold the gas. Just fill that up. Do you have upgrades? You do. You have speed and energy, and that's it. Fill that bitch up. Fill that bitch up. Maybe a little bit faster. Just a bit. Just a bit. Doesn't need to be that much. Doesn't need to be that much. Okay, now you get to go do the cool thing where you turn liquid lithium into solid lithium. Hopefully faster than that. Boom, boom. Look at that. Blitzing through the whole supply. Do it even faster. Look at all that lithium. I never thought we would see this much. I never thought we'd run out. I never thought we'd run out, truthfully. I never did. I never thought we'd run out. I thought we had so much fucking lithium, I didn't think we'd ever run out. Well, now I don't think we're gonna run out, at least not anytime soon. And then we need to make basic induction cell, right? So we need to make 31 of these. Go make me some of those, buddy. And now we take that HDPE stuff that we got and we make it into plastic sheets. Because we need a lot of those for what we're doing. How much time do we have in here? 55 hours. And we've used up, like, what, 30 hours worth of time? That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time we've used up. Make me, 1,000 HDPE pellets. A whole 1,000. Because I need a lot of these. For what we're doing. I need a lot of these. I mean, what, 31? So we'll make like 32 just for shits. Because I can't make them any more even than that. Let's go like double check all of our auto crafting stuff. Just because it gives us something to do. Go and do the network core. You're still cooking? Yeah, you're just cooking gold really slowly. But you're cooking. You're cooking. Why are you cooking so slowly? That's actually a good question. I feel like you should be going through that a lot quicker. Why are you not doing that? Why are you not... Oh, you know what? Because we didn't dump enough gold into here for it to go faster. Because what needs to happen is this needs to fill up with a stack. Excuse me. This needs to fill up with a stack. Because once this can't fill up, then this fills up, then this fills up, then I remember, you know what I remember? We talked about I wanted to use different pipes for this pipe. So that it'll distribute it evenly. Because mechanism pipes don't distribute things evenly. I think I remember talking about wanting to use pipes. Pipes with a Z pipes. To distribute all the gold evenly. So that it, like, I don't need to run, like, 5,000 gold. To have it, like, you know, speed up. Speaking of speeding up. Or to, like, use it at max capacity. I remember talking about that. I might, yeah, fuck it, let's do it right now. Because we're not auto-crafting anything else with this system right now, right? We're not dissolving anything? No. Here, let's use pipes. Because pipes has this thing. Well, we got item pipes. And then we need, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Actually, I think we only need one. I think we only need one. Because then we do this. We get the pipes wrench, which is around here somewhere. Set you to that. Set you here. I'll remove this. And we really just need blacklist. Nearest first, furthest first. We need to set it to round robin mode. Because what that's going to do is it's going to send items. It's going to send 32 items here. Then it's going to send 32 items here. Then it's going to send 32 items here. I guess that's not fully... I want it to distribute a little more evenly than that. Even? How do we make... What is pipes? Pipes. Right? You do 8 items every 15 ticks. You do 32 items every 5 ticks. I mean, we might even just do the basic or even the improved pipe. No, basic would probably make more sense. But if it's 8 items, I don't know. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's make like 1,000 gold. Let's make 1,000 gold. Let's make 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold ingots. Let's make actually let's make like 64 gold ingots. Okay, I think we fucked it up. I think we fucked it up. I think we fucked it up. I don't know how pipes work. I think that's what it is. I don't know how the pipes mod works. Why are you not blacklist? Why are you not doing anything? I think I have to filter them, don't I? I have to? Why do I need to do I don't want to filter it. Just take whatever the fuck you can and round robin it. I think that's why we need the improved pipe upgrade. I think that's what we need to do. And we need more gold, which we can't auto-craft right now. So we need to go to the workshop and make our own damn gold. Because, of course we do. Because, of course we do. Nothing can be easy. Nothing can be simple. We will be working until we die. Cool. Alright, we need... Make an advanced one? I think the super... Or improved, excuse me, jeez. I think the advanced one has, like, filters baked into it. I don't want to filter things. So if we do this... Yeah, we don't filter anything now. Round robin. And you're still not doing anything. Because it's not... Yeah, distribution. You should be... distributing, no? Why are you not distributing? Why are you not distributing to the item pipes in the front? Yeah, you're an input. How do I unfuck this up? How do I fix this? Ignored. Yeah, ignore redstone. Distribution around problem. Why is this not working? I don't understand. I don't understand why this doesn't work the way I think it does. I don't know how pipes works. Clearly, I don't know how pipes works. Is there a manual? Infinity pipe upgrade. Well, we can't make that. Filter destination tool. Click on block to set destination. Why is that a thing? And why do I have that? Why do I have this? Destination set. Why are you... I don't understand. I don't understand this mod. Clearly, I don't understand this mod. I think I'm just going... Do I want to Google this? 'Cause I feel like Googling this is a little dumb. Little dumb, stupid idiot. But we can certainly Google it. Hold on, give me a second. Minecraft pipes filter, or no, pipes fucking mod tutorial, I guess. Point of the pipes mod is. I see that. Thank you, Reddit. Can someone please explain to me what the point of the pipes mod is? I see that every tech pack includes it these days, and I just want to know why. I'm sure there's a reason, but then most of these packs already include mechanism and thermodynamics. Why add a separate mod just for pipes when these features are already covered? Ba, 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 ba. Pipes have a tendency to cram or loop and devour TPS. I would not include them in a modern pack. Okay. Not hating on the mod, mainly asking because I want to know if I would bother. Okay. They're supposed to be significantly more lag-friendly than most of the other pipe cable options. That's the main purpose of the mod. If you notice, the pipes from whatever tech mods you have are too lag... Okay. That's it might be what they say, but it's very wrong. They're very non-performant, only better than mechanism. Okay, well, I'm not looking for performance. Really sure pipes ends up being heavier. Okay, all these people are, like, complaining about the performance. I like them because they're super easy to make and configure. They're ugly, but they're resource packs that make them look... Okay, that said, when all the... I like pipes. The filtering options are simple. I don't want filtering. I want it to function. Likely because they give options and have filtering mechanics independent of other mods. Okay. Integrated dynamics tunnels, since they seem the best when you know... Okay, maybe we need a new pipe mod. Maybe we need a new pipe mod for what I'm trying to do. Is integrated dynamics in this shit? Integrated... It is. Logic cable. Well, we do have a bit of integrated dynamics stuff. I know that, because we have crystallized mineral. I think for now, we're going to just go back to the mechanism pipes. I think it was logistical transporters, right? Yeah, logistical transporters. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Fuck it. Just use those for now. Just use those for now. We'll worry about whatever the fuck the problem was / is. Maybe another day. Or maybe in a little bit. Once we upgrade I want to at least upgrade the energy thing. Then maybe we can fix that up. So we got all the HDPE pellets. Let's turn them into sheets. That's a lot of pellets. Holy shit. I didn't expect that to be that many. Alright, my boy. Blitz through them pellets. Blitz through them pellets. We got a lot of fucking plastic sheets now, dude. We're gonna be, like, what's the word? Polluting. We're gonna be polluting like crazy. Oh, we're out of, infused alloys. Oh, God. Make, like, 128 infused alloys. Go for it. Do it, computer. Make me my things. Make me those things. Maybe I use the Ender IO pipes. I think the Ender IO pipes might end up being the solution here. Actually, I don't know if you can, like, round robin do that. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know. Alright, we got all our energy upgrades. Let's fucking put in all that shit. Maybe a little bit faster. Actually, how much energy... Because each of these, just for the record, stores 6.4 MFE. Million FE. When we install all the energy upgrades, it goes up to 1.6 GFE, which is insane. That's a lot of FE. It's kind of hard to explain how much FE that is, in the sense that, like, the machine is struggling to send us enough FE to fill the whole thing. That's kind of how much FE we're talking here. The machine is struggling to send us enough FE to charge our shit. In a timely manner, at least, I should say. Maybe if we stand on the charge pad for a little bit, it'll charge it even faster. You can kind of see the energy bar, like, just completely disappearing as we install more of these energy upgrades. Yeah, that's gonna I think we're good. I think we're gonna be fine on power. And then I kind of want the there's like an upgrade that makes it so energy's like evenly distributed in the event that like energy's a little odd. Mechanism. There's a distribution, charge distribution, laser dissipation, dosimeter, vision enhancement, inhalation, electrolytic breathing, teleportation, vein mining, blasting, shearing. Oh, these are like for the what the fuck is it called? Charge distribution unit. Evenly distributes charge throughout all worn mecha suit. Oh, we only need to make one of these. Okay, cool. And this goes into what? This goes into the body armor. This just makes it so charge distributes evenly through all the pieces in the event that it gets all fucking wacky and shit. Here, let's do us a favor. Stand on the charge pad. Now it's charging a little faster? Yeah, it's charging way faster. Okay. Yeah, keep standing on that for a little bit. Because we're going to need a lot of energy to, you know, especially if we're going to go, like, explore the end and fight, like, other shit in other dimensions. Like, we're going to need a lot of energy to go do that. I mean, it's going to slowly charge itself as once we're, it's going to slowly charge itself as we do, you know, other stuff. So I'm not even going to bother standing on that. It's just going to charge itself, practically. So I'm not even going to bother. How much power is that eating, by the way? Is that sending us into the negatives? I don't think it is. No, it is not sending this into the negatives. It's actually very much, we're very much in the positives. We're still very much in the positives, so we're cooking. We're cooking. How's the endstone product thing looking? Is it draconium? Draconium? How much draconium we got? 59,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of draconium. We're gonna need a lot of draconium, so that's good. That's good. Still worrying about that chunk loading thing, by the way. And kind of putting off making antimatter. I don't know why. But I'm just kind of putting off making antimatter right now. I think we should go do that. I think we should go do that. We kind of need it. I don't know where I'm going to put it, though. I kind of want to put it over here where all the other complicated shit is. But where do I want to, like, dump it? It's going to be a real small room, because the SPS, I mean, it's a big, like, contraption, but it's not it's not this big. It's not this, like, these two things. I made these almost as big as you could possibly make them. Sorry, I was just downing the rest of my seltzer. I made these almost as big as you could possibly make them. The SPS is not that huge. It's not that big. I mean, where is it? Mechanism Advanced. It's this thing. It's a big fucker. It's a big lad. It's a big fucking sphere thing. But it's not like huge, like massive, big, huge, you know? It's not massive, big, huge. Oh, we should probably make these for that quest too. We could do that a little later. Actually, no, because once we tear down the battery and put all the energy into like the big draconium battery, like we're gonna get this quest by default anyway, so I'm not even gonna bother. Fusion reactor. Oh yeah, we're not doing fusion reactor. We need 60 SPS casing, 122 structural glass, 3 SPS ports. Let's go do that. Let's go make sure that we can do that by going to the workshop and making the, you know what, I should actually, just as a side note, I think I want to tear down this thing, 'cause it's a little ugly, and repurpose the pieces into that universal crafting terminal. I think I'm going to do that now, because having to go all the way across town just to, like, make some patterns and stuff, like, I'd rather just, what the fuck was this called? Terminal, right? It was a universal terminal, right? Yeah, it seems if we just combine the two terminals, any two terminals, it'll, you know, do what it needs to do. Wireless I don't even know what a transmutation terminal is. What is it? What is this? Address the ability of ME networks to convert EMC into items. Oh, this is for, like, EMC. What the fuck is that mod called? The one that made the God, it's gonna eat away at my life. I don't remember what that mod is called. But we need transmutation terminal. Yeah, we can't make this. Not yet, at least. And it's also not important. But we need extended pattern access terminal. We need an extended pattern access terminal. What is this? Blah, blah, blah. Provides 3 additional features compared to the ME pattern access terminal. Search. Pattern highlight. Oh, so it's just a search. Oh, and an in-world. Okay, yeah, we're making this one. This is just better than the pattern access terminal that we have. So we need. Well, we need one of these, which is not that hard to make. There we go. We need That we can auto-craft. We need the extended pattern access terminal. Redstone lamp, apparently not that hard to make. I don't think I've ever made a redstone lamp in my life. I think that was the first time I've ever made a redstone lamp. Pattern access. Extended pattern access. And then we make it into a terminal. Oh shit, hold on. We need to auto-craft that thing and then make it into a terminal. Any day now. You know, once we get there. There we go, okay. Once we get there. And then if we combine the two, yeah, we have a universal terminal now. And it should just work, right? How do we switch to the different terminals? Oh, right here. Open next terminal. Okay, that's kind of neat. Well, what other terminals are we missing that we can make? Pattern encoding terminal. And that's really it. It seems we can make a pattern encoding terminal. Okay, well, we got to do all this shit again. We got to do the whole process, the whole 9 yards. Again, I don't know. Back to the whole 9 yards shit. I don't know why we say that. I don't know where whole 9 yards comes from. What were we buying in 9 yards that was like such a common thing to say? What were we buying in denominations of 9 yards that was such a common thing to say? Wireless pattern access terminal. Oh, we already have the extended pattern access terminal. I'm talking about the pattern encoding terminal, buddy. Pattern encoding, and we do this, and then we're done. And then we combine that with our universal terminal, and then we got access to like the 3 things that we need access to, which is very nice, if I do say so myself. If we just take the fucking pattern thingies out of that and put it into here, right here. Put it right here. Don't use fluids. Try to use fluids instead of items, substitute. Okay, whatever the fuck. Just keep it default. I don't care. Now we can tear this shit down, because it's ugly as hell. Because this is ugly as hell, and I don't like it. There we go. Why is there obsidian up here? Oh, it's the dread lamp. That's the thing that's stopping things from spawning. That's cool. That's cool. Let's go to this terminal. Boom, 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 boom. We're still not fully charged, by the way. It's still charging all our shit. It's taking forever, but it's fine. It works. What is this? Insert card. Insert an export card. Insert and export cards are the export items out of your inventory. Oh, you can like specify stuff to suck into the terminals. That's interesting. I feel like we're getting a little sidetracked now. I've done enough. I've done what I need to do. We're getting a little sidetracked now. We need to... What do we need to do? What were we just trying to auto-craft? What were we doing before we did all this? Oh, the SPS casings. SPS shit. Listening to an audiobook. Dude, we love that. I'm not a big audiobook person. I get it though, because I listen to like podcasts sometimes if I'm on like long drives or something. But I guess that's more my audio stim is podcasts compared to audiobooks. Plus, don't you have to like pay for? Oh, you don't have to pay for audiobooks. A lot of them are on like Spotify, and I already pay for that. What's I just fucking doing? God damn it, aluminum! I'm so scatterbrained right now. My brain is cooking itself alive. There we go. So now it's a little cleaner and less egregious looking, because we have access to everything we could possibly need. I want to do encode SPS stuff. SPS casing. Oh my god, I don't think we have enough of any of this to make a full SPS. I get them for free through other methods. You know, say no more. Say no more, my friend. I completely understand. I have a server host just for audiobooks. Oh, that's sick. Man, I was just telling Index that I am going to... I've fallen down... Well, this was a while ago that I fell down like a home labbing rabbit hole on like YouTube. And I was telling her that like when I'm planning to get a new PC, hopefully like maybe later this year or maybe next year. Just complete upgrade to my PC. I was gonna use the old one as like the one I'm using right now. I was gonna use that one as like kind of like a cheap, quick and dirty like home server. It's for like very like basic stuff like a Minecraft server, and like storage, kind of use it as like a network access storage type thing. Audio Bookshelf also supports podcast RSS feeds. I'll have to look into that then when I inevitably get into home labbing, or like start like, you know, setting my shit up. I'll have to hit you up with some questions because I'll have to do that. God damn it! I just completely forgot what I was gonna do. SPS. Oh, we need the structural glass. No, do we need structural glass for this? Is that part of the mission? Yeah, it's just structural glass. Okay. So now we put this into the auto crafting shit, which is right here. Boom, boom, and then maybe, how many of these do we need? How many of these do we need? We need 60 SPS casings. Let's see if we can even do that. Let's see if we can even do that. I don't think we have enough. Oh, we do! We do have enough. We kind of barely have enough, it seems, but we do have enough stuff. That was insanely fast, but okay. And then we need 3 of these ports. Oh, we need more SPS casing. What's 48? 60 minus 48. 12. 12. Okay, go make me more of these. And then we make structural glass, which we have a lot of. You hit me up if you want hosts for stuff. Yeah, I'll hit you up once I get around to that. It's gonna be a while before I like I'm actually actively, you know, setting all that shit up though, because I need to, you know, again, I need to save money for a new PC. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We will. We will get to that. We will. Supercharged coil is placed on an SPS port in the center of 2 faces, like the image below. So we need 2 of these. When given power, these will supercharge polonium into antimatter. Only 1 is required, but you can use 2 if you want. To produce 1 millibucket of antimatter, you need 400 MRF. If you haven't started making a fusion reactor, now's a good time. Okay, so maybe we do go down the fusion reactor route first. Because 400 MRF to make 1 millibucket of antimatter. We need 1,000 millibuckets of antimatter for a pellet. For 1 pellet. And this is going to be like the main crafting thing for like, you know, a lot of things. I need to sneeze. Fuck, excuse me. Okay, maybe we take 5 on the antimatter play and we go make a fusion reactor instead. But that's going to be its own beast. And a very dangerous one at that. Because I've never built one of these before. I think I've done the basic setup for antimatter before. Never done the fusion reactor. Never in my life. I've never gotten it working. At all. But we need power. We need power, and we need a lot of power. So I think this is kind of the best way to go about it. Is fuse materials. But we're kind of like gonna be running around with a chicken with its head cut off because I don't fully remember how this works or know how this works. This is still going strong. This is filling up slowly with fissile fuel. You're gonna back up a little bit. I just wanted it to fill back up because that was a little annoying. My home server is self-hosted team viewer alternative called Rustdesk, self-hosted Plex instance for movies, shows, and music, audio bookshelf, a hosted Handbrake instance for converting media directly on the server without having to use CLI. I was looking into Plex also because my mom has a bunch of she has like a physical movie collection. My uncle also has a physical movie collection, plus being a NAS. Exactly, yeah, that's another thing I wanted to use is just extra storage. My uncle is a big movie buff. He has a lot of movies. My mom also has a bunch of movies, just, you know, by, you know, being the younger sister to my uncle. We all have a movie collection. I thought it'd be kind of fun to just rip them. Make it a whole thing. Probably, if I ripped all of them, it would take me months to do, I'm sure, to rip them all properly. But, you know, rip them like slowly, like, you know, whenever I have time. Just add more of them to you know, the Plex instance and like host my own shit. Host my own shit. Plex is better than Jellyfish still. I think tried Jellyfish and it wasn't as good. I've heard of Jellyfish. And I know that there's a bit of a contentious debate between Plex v Jellyfish, and I don't know too much about it. but I'm familiar with these terms and conditions, or I'm familiar with these words that you speak of. What's the most even? I don't think there is an even spot here. I don't think there is. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no, there is a middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. 8. This is the middle port. This is the very direct middle of the setup. We're gonna put the fusion reactor back here and kind of branch off everything that we need for it. You know, as we go. So the fusion reactor itself is gonna be in a tiny little cooked up room back here, which we should probably set all these to autocraft too. Hold on, I gotta. That was gross. That was real gross. I'm so sorry. Probably heard people talk about how the fusion reactor is the best power source in the pack, and they're right. That's why we're gonna make it. All right. How many of this shit do we need? How much of this do we need? We need a fusion reactor controller. We could probably do that by hand. Almost. We need fusion reactor frame, fusion reactor port, reactor glass. Okay. Well, I think we have reactor glass because I fucked up. We have a lot of reactor glass because I fucked up and made this auto-craftable already. Because I thought that reactor glass was what you needed for this reactor, but you don't. Actually, no, you do, right? You do! Okay, okay, so you know what? I didn't fuck up. It just happened to work out. It just happened to work out. That's what it was. What was I just doing? Oh, fusion. We need to go do this stuff. So, fusion reactor. We'll put the controller on autocraft because fuck it, dude. Life's too short. Put the frames down. Oh, God. That's gonna be fun because we need a lot of polonium, and I don't know how much of that we have. We have none left. Awesome. We have no polonium left. We used it all to make SPS shit. Why are we not making polonium? Is all of it going into here? You know what? It's probably because it's nighttime. That's why we're not making polonium. That's exactly why we're not making polonium, because it's nighttime. This thing only gets made during the day. Alright, so now we're making polonium. Not a lot of it, though. Oh, God, this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck so bad. Jellyfish is a lot more limited and still doesn't support a lot of features Plex has. I got you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, the audiobook I'm listening to is Superpowers Unlocked, a superhero harem adventure. That sounds fascinating. And I may have to look into that for research purposes. One of these days. Why is this, like, connected like this? This seems like a disaster waiting to happen. This seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Let's turn off the reactor for a second. So everything, like, gets processed through. The nuclear waste doesn't get brought. You know, the wrath of God doesn't get brought upon us. Okay, cool. Turn it back on. You should. Justin Trueblood is very funny. All right, I'll have to write that down somewhere then. I'll have to write that down. Write that down. Write that down. I'll have to write it down somewhere. We need really more polonium than not. We need way more polonium than plutonium, because how much plutonium we got? 319. I don't think we really need a lot of plutonium anymore. I think we really just need not plutonium, that's for sure. Actually, you know what I could do? Instead of turning it off, I could just set this to no longer input. Gases. None. Okay, well, this thing's gonna have nuclear waste in it forever. But, like, it's fine. As long as I don't break it, nothing bad's gonna happen. I just need a ridiculous amount of polonium. We need to, like, start burning through polonium like it's nothing. We need to start making polonium like it's nothing, because we need a lot of it. Monster Girls Unlocked is another book by him. Highly recommended. This guy seems like a very fascinating individual. I'm gonna have to look into his work. I'm gonna have to look into this. Well, I guess if we can't do, because I fucked up and I made the SPS casing, and used all our polonium. If we can't do that, because we don't, you know, we kind of don't have any. Well, we have some now. We do. Did I encode? I already encoded this. Then we need the ports. I guess we'll throw those on autocraft too, because fuck it. Life's too short. Throw you here, you here, you here. Highlight the pattern provider in world. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I think I read that and my eyes glossed over. I didn't notice that part. Well, if we can't do anything with mechanism, what's the, that was kind of the whole thing I was hoping to do today. Was that. But we fucked up royally. What else could we work on? What can we work on? Maybe I'll end a little early, frankly. And just let things like auto generate. Maybe that's what I'll do. Cause I don't that was my whole plan, was to do fucking fusion reactions, and we I wasted all our polonium. That's on me. That's on me. I should have maybe read ahead. You know when you're like making a recipe, when you're cooking something and you're following a recipe and you are like reading one instruction and then doing it. And then you read another one and doing that, and then you read another one and do that, and you read another one. That's kind of what I did. And then I hit a point in the instructions where it's like, oh, I wish I read that earlier so that I could, like, you know, backpedal a little and do what I just did a little better. Like, I can't think of any examples off the top of my head. But it's like, or a fun one is like, mix blah, 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 blah together. And it's like, okay, I did that. What's next? And it's like, okay, very quickly put the mix that you just made into like whatever the fuck, and then throw it into the oven. It's like, oh, I could have done that a little faster if I read ahead. I could have maybe done that a little faster if I read ahead, and that's on me. You know, that's on me. Maybe I should have read ahead a little. That's kind of what I did with the SPS casing. So we're just gonna let that do its thing then, in that case. And what could we like get into in the meantime? If anything, maybe I'll just end. Legit, maybe I'll just end. Because I don't really. That was my whole fucking goal. That was my whole mission today. Was do that, and I screwed up kind of royally. But what we could do? Can we fight a wither? Oh no, we need antimatter to get. Wait, no, we don't. There's another way to get creative flight, and that's an angel ring. It's I kind of was hoping to get creative flight through the gravitational thing, but the angel ring is like an easier way to do that. It just gives you grants creative flight while in curio slot. Interesting. Hello, likely ban evader that is not going through to my bot. Get fucking banned. At least it's not going directly to chat. Like that's good, but like, you know, I'd rather it go to chat. So, oh, I needed to go find an elytra too to get to creative flight. I'm glad that bot didn't go to like general chat and only went to like mod chat. But like on the other hand, it's like if it went to general chat, my bot could detect it and then immediately ban it. Maybe I need to give my bot some like permissions or some weird. Maybe there's a permissions issue. I don't really know. I'll have to look into it. We're still not fully charged by a mile. We're still halfway done to being fully charged. Which I think is a good problem to have, frankly. What are these routers are for item routing, and I don't really need to do that really at all because we have like wireless shit through mechanism. Apotheosis. What we really should do is get some hostile neural networks going. What we really should do, you know what? I did have a side quest I wanted to do. A big side quest. Big side quest. Was redo the entire farm system. Because this is horribly inefficient and not all that good. It's like inefficient and ugly is also kind of the main thing. It's inefficient and ugly. And I had the idea to use, let's say like we take seeds, because take the recipe for seeds. You can throw seeds into these things, garden cloches. And these are like tiny, like little like structures that just auto grow stuff. Like real kind of slowly, it seems. But it auto grows things. You just need to funnel in like water into it. The problem is it's an immersive engineering thing, and immersive engineering things require parts and materials that we don't have because we haven't gone into immersive engineering. So maybe that we do that like just for a little bit today. Is it this way? Oh no, we were just there. We go do that just for a little bit. Actually, before we do that, even let's dump this, and I'm gonna go refill my water and take 5 and like use the restroom and stuff, and then we're gonna try and see if we can do some immersive engineering stuff so we can redo the farm. So I will be right back, and I'll be back real fast. It's not gonna take you that long. I promise you. Alright, let's boogie. Because I think we got a long... excuse me, we got a long pathway ahead of where we're going, kinda. And I don't know if we're gonna get to the end of that, but we can at least maybe design the garden cloaches. Because tearing down this whole setup is gonna be a fucking nightmare, I think. Tearing down this whole setup is going to suck. That's another thing. This setup, like, lags my game. And I was originally gonna, like, put another, like, more on top of it. And I'm like, man, that blows, you know? That's not gonna be fun. The lag, whenever I'm in this area, is going to suck. So we're going to get into some immersive engineering and replace this with a much more elegant solution. And I don't know a single thing about immersive engineering. I don't know well, I know like one thing about immersive engineering, which apparently doesn't have a quest. I guess we can't follow a quest book to figure out what the fuck we're doing, so we gotta figure it out ourselves. And what better way to figure out what we're trying to do than to start backwards? We need iron mechanical components. We need iron plates for, which we can make those pretty easily. We do have well, A, hammers, but B, we have like the thing outside that just smashes things into plates. So that's not going to be too hard. The light bulb is going to be a bit hard because we need an engineer's workbench, which is a little bit of a pain, engineer's workbench. We need treated wood. We need an engineer's crafting table. We need treated wood. How do we get treated wood? Treated wood planks. Treated wood planks. We need creosote. How the fuck do we get creosote? How do we get creosote oil? We need a coke oven. Right. That's gonna take a lot of time. And creosote. Okay. Well, how do we build a coke oven? I don't fucking remember. That's a good question. Great question, actually. Immersive engineering coke oven. I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah, this. Oh, we need bricks. You know what we don't have a lot of? Clay or bricks. Yeah, we're starting from scratch here. Yeah, let's go to the workshop. Let's go to the workshop and at least, you know, get started on... Oh, yeah, we got rid of the thing up there. I forgot about that. Oh, my God. All right. I forgot. All right. We got some bricks. I don't think this is going to be enough bricks. But, like, it's worth a shot. I think it's just... Cause I remember I had a friend eons ago who knew a lot about immersive engineering. And he set up a coke oven, and I'm pretty sure it's just a box. It's just a big box. I'm pretty sure that's just how that works. I'm almost certain. We're just gonna make, like, I don't know, as many as we can. Oh, we don't have sandstone? Are you fucking serious? We don't have sandstone. Do we have sand? Oh, we got plenty of sand. We got, we got re-chiseled sandstone, that's why. We need to unchisel that. Make it into regular sandstone. And then put you here. And then just completely make a ton of bricks. Alright, that maybe is going to be enough. I'm assuming that it's a 3x3. And eventually, when we make this tall enough, it'll just work. It'll just come together. It'll come together, and it'll be great. It'll come together, and it'll be great. It's not coming together. Coke. Do we have to make it one taller, maybe? One taller. How do we make this? Oh, you know what? We need, like, an engineering... I think you right-click it with something. Right? We're just kind of guessing, dude. We're just fucking wee-balling this right now. You need to, like, right-click this with, like, an engineer's hammer or something, right? Is that how that works? God, I wish there was, like, a guidebook that... It does. It does have a guidebook. Engineer's manual. Hold on. We got this. We got this shit. We found the key. We found the key. We don't have a book or a lever. That's always a good time. Well, we do have the ability to make books. Well, we don't have paper. We do have paper. Right here. Now we have a book. And now we have the engineer's manual. So now we know everything. Now we can figure out everything. How do we make a coke oven, brother? How do we do that? Construction? Concrete? No. Simple machines? None of these are simple. Heavy machinery? No, I'm looking for workbenches and furnaces. Coke oven. Okay. How does this work? Form a coke oven on 27 of these blocks, 3x3x3. Right-click one of the side center blocks with an engineer's hammer. Okay, that's kind of what I thought was going to be the case. Engineer's hammer is right here. Make that. And we just kind of do hammer time. There we go. Look at that. We cracked it open and we're coking it up. I'm pretty sure you just put logs in here, no? Like, what do we do here? Logs into charcoal. Coal into coke. I think we want coal into coke. Coal into coke seems to make the most sense. Because we need coal coke for stuff. From what I remember, my very, very limited interaction with this mod pack. Or with this mod that my friend at the time was, you know, doing. Or was it when, like, the shit that I absorbed, like, through osmosis. He never told me too much about how this worked. But, like, he would show me things and, like, what they did. From what I remember, a lot of this is... I don't think you could speed this up. I think we're gonna... Okay, so never mind. I guess we're not doing this, because it's not a very timely thing. Shit. Well, all my side quests I want to do are very, very time-intensive. This is something I wanted to do. What's another thing in the quest book that maybe we could do? We're kind of running out of options. Your hostile neural networks is an option? That takes a lot of power, though. Because this is how you auto-farm resources. This is essentially, you're basically setting up a thing for a computer to be like, yo, we have a simulation of an Enderman, and the computer goes to kill the Enderman in the simulation, and it makes these little predictions, and you take the prediction, put it through a loot fabricator, and it makes mob drops, essentially. So you just essentially just computer generating mob drops. But it's very, very power intensive. It takes a lot of power to get one of these, and you have to find the mob in the real world. You have to find the mob in the real world and kill them a bunch to, like, level up the simulation so it has a higher chance of generating these things. So it's just a whole thing. I don't know that I want to get into that. At least not right this second. I think what I'm going to do is, we'll see if that maybe generated any... It hasn't done anything. Okay. Well, I don't know. What's in the getting started part 2? Superheating element. Oh, this is for, like, lava generation. I don't feel like doing that. I could go find an elytra, but I feel like that'd kind of defeat the purpose of standing here. Like, we have to... Like, I can't chunk load the world. At least I can't... I haven't figured out how to chunk load the world, if I can. So, yeah, I might just, like, AFK a bunch of resources so we can do interesting things later down the line. There's the angel ring. We could fight a wither. Actually, that's an interesting thing. Because we have some wither skeleton skulls. We have enough to fight, like, 9 withers and get 3 nether stars. Which we're gonna need nether stars. But the thing is, if I'm gonna fight withers with our limited supply of wither skulls, I want to... Well, it seems like we can make wither skulls pretty easily. What the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. We're not getting into that. Hacking, cult. Oh, you could occult, summon shit. Interesting. And then the antimatter, kind of a catch-22, but hey. Loot fabricating a wither skeleton. I want to do the, I want to make a prediction matrix for the wither so that we can, like, generate nether stars. So, I know I was just complaining about not doing hostile neural network shit. But, let's at least set up, like, the bare minimum. Oh, stone? We don't have any stone? Really? Stone, make, like, 100. Make 100 stone. I know I was just complaining about, you know, not having enough material or power to, like, set up a full prediction matrix. But I'd like to, you know, at least set up you know, have some of these, like, prediction things, like, set up for when I do, you know, do all that. Oh my god, that lag spike was crazy. For when I do all that shit. I think we could maybe fight the Wither down here, no? It's at least the safest spot to fight the Wither. Because then we're not, like, damaging shit, right? Deep Learner. I want to make a Wither. Right-click on an entity to build a data model. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to... I really don't want to do it in here, but we kind of have no choice. Is there, like, a wither-proof block? Is there a wither-proof block? Tinted glass. Tough enough to withstand withers. I guess we could do tinted glass. But it requires obsidian dust and coal dust. And hardened glass. Of some kind. There is wither-proof blocks in mystical agriculture. Okay, we're just going to use obsidian. Because obsidian has been very kind to me in the past. So we're going to make an obsidian box. Probably, like, up here. I think what we're going to do is I want it to be, like, kind of away from everything. Right? You know what I mean? Oh, I still have coke bricks. We'll put those away. Get some cob. Get some cob going. Build, like, a little temporary, like... little temporary platform up here. And make it, like, it doesn't have to look nice. It just has to look, functional. I guess it doesn't have to look functional. It just has to be functional. And maybe make it even wider than this. Like, 1, 2, 3. 1, da, da, da. And then on this side, too. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, this isn't gonna take that long. Okay. And then on this side, too. And then we do, like, one of these. Just make the walls up a little. Do 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 da 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 da. I'll just kill a couple withers. You know, kill like 3 of them. You're gonna have to remind me to leave a hole open for me to like hover around here and you know, snipe his ass, right? Cause he might kill me. He could kill me. I'm just saying. Like I don't want to jinx nothing, but he could kill me. It's possible. As much as I have God armor on right now, and it has a lot of power on it, and it's gonna absorb a lot of blows. There is a chance he could kill me. I think we'll leave it open right here. And then we'll just kind of, like, close it up. We'll just close it up. Except his little, like, wither ball things could go through that, can't they? I think they can. Oh, shit, we ran out of obsidian. Well, we didn't really, like, run out, but... you know how it be. Ran out in our hands. Okay. We're going to realize that we need to... oh, no, we could shrink down. We can shrink down. We have a little shrinky machine thing. There we go. Just go in. Get ourselves a... well, maybe go out. Out of shrink. And then we go... what was I just about to grab? Oh, soul sand. We need soul sand. I don't even know if we have any. Oh, we got none. Oh, we got a compressed one. So that must have been from a quest reward or something. I don't remember ever getting that. And then we put that back and we do the wither skulls. And then we build them up. And then we the fucking deep learner. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me, I can tell. Oh my god, he breaks obsidian. Oh my god, he breaks obsidian. He's gonna destroy shit. He's gonna destroy everything. Okay, hold on. Hold on, buddy. I might have fucked up real bad here. I might have fucked up real bad here. This is, like, catastrophically bad. Because he's gonna blow up everything I have. He's gonna blow up everything I own. I need to be real quick here, alright? I need to do / game rule, mob griefing false. I need to do / game rule, mob griefing false. So fucking quick. Actually, I think I turned cheats off, didn't I? Oh, this is bad. I thought Obsidian was witherproof, dude. Okay, how do we... Can we change game rules from here? I think we need to save and quit. Real quick. Need a single player... Edit. Oh, you know what? I could go into the world config, can't I? Open world folder. Entities. Server config. And we do like where under I think it's simple no, not simple backups. It's under which one of these is it under? Cobble for days. It's not under world config, right? How do you change the game rules in a Minecraft server? Forge server? Maybe? Blah blah blah. Block entity throws errors. So this should remove an entity. This should to check the entire entity's close. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. What fucking JEI server? I don't think so. No. Which of these data packs, dimensions, entities, player data, stats, data. Hold on, we need to go to Google. How do I change game rules? Minecraft, change game rules in files. Is that a thing you can do? Go to the .minecraft options.txt. Where is options.txt? I think it's under here? Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Directional audio, touchscreen, full screen, Bob view, touch code, okay, blah 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 blah. Do I need to like control F this shit? Mob. Cannot find mob. Alright, that's awesome. It is not under options.txt, I think. I think they lied to me. I think they lied to me. Grief, yeah, that's not in here either. Alright, okay, well, fuck. Shit. Minecraft folder, open the options.txt file. Maybe, blah, blah, blah. Open the world and LAN with allowed sheets. Change the game rules to / game rule. Leave the world and join back. Okay. I guess I could do that. I could open the world to LAN. Alright. I can do that. I can open the world to LAN. I can open the world to LAN. God, the last backup was so long ago. Okay. We need to hit escape as soon as this loads. Bad things are going to happen. Because I didn't know that was a thing you could do. I didn't know you could break through that. Okay, come on. Actually, I think if I tab out, it'll escape as soon as the world loads anyways. Okay, we're tabbed out. I got my like finger on the escape key if it doesn't work this way. I got my finger on the escape key in the event that it doesn't work this way. So I think it does. I am like ready to do what needs to be done. Come on. Come on, welcome back, dealers. Oh, fuck. Okay. Open to LAN. Am I ready? Loud sheets on. Game rule mob false. Okay, we did it. We did it. I don't know what kind of damage he did. I don't know what kind of damage was caused, but we're gonna find out the hard way, I guess. We're gonna find out the hard way, I guess. We're gonna find out the hard way. He does not take a lot of damage from this sword, by the way. Boom. He also flies like wicked fucking far. We're like... Actually, we're not really moving a whole lot of, He's also not hurting me, like, at all. Oh, you know what? He doesn't inflict damage, because all the damage he inflicts is through... There we go. He dropped a lot of shit. He just dropped a lot of shit. I don't know what he just dropped. But he dropped some shit. He didn't drop the Nether Star. Oh, there it is. Heyo, how we doing? Oh, you know what? I turned Magnet off. That's right. That's why. Okay. What do we get? Essence of Undeath. Scroll of Feather Falling. Let's go maybe assess damages. Before we do anything else. It doesn't look like too much happened before I got to fix everything. Because this got broken. That obviously got broken. And that's it, it seems. I'm not noticing any other holes anywhere. So we win? We win? We stay winning? We stay winning? He didn't break anything? Okay. That's good. That's great, as a matter of fact. Borderline excellent. Alright, mob griefing is now, on. Forever. I think. Maybe. Oh, he put a hole here. I didn't even notice that. Alright, well. How do we... I think I have some slabs left, right? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Obsidian, glowstone, reward. Okay, what does this give me? Curse of Bones! Chance to reflect damage when hit. That's pretty good, actually. Maybe we'll throw that on the armor. On the mech suit. Didn't get any levels in the Deep Learner. I did. Oh, we have to kill 6 withers to level it up. So you see right now, right? It says model tier faulty, model accuracy 0.83%. That's because when you run this through the the machine like system thing, when we set all that up, because it's still like a level 1, it only has a 0.83% chance to generate a wither drop. So that's why you have to like kill a ton of withers the hard way to level up the thing, to make killing the withers the easy way. You know, the easy to make it to do that. So we got a long way ahead of us to do that with. I think on that note, I think I'm gonna end stream after I I think after that headache. Close the config file that I had open there. After that headache, I think that's a sign to go. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go. It doesn't seem like there's any visible damage here. It seems like damages were very, very minimal. And it was only there and there. So oh, and my HUD. I don't know if you see that in my HUD at the top left, because I have the Deep Learner equipped. It tells me how many more withers I need to kill to level it up. I think on that note... Oh, he might have broke that, because this was not like this last I remember. I guess it doesn't seem to be affecting anything, but just in the event it does. Just in the event it does. We're just gonna do that. Because if I reload this world, like I log back in, like that's gonna be bad. Like we're not gonna deal with that. I am going through food like crazy, dude. Actually, I think before we do that, I have an idea. I have a fun idea. We need a nutrition liquefier. Now what this does is it turns food into nutritional paste. And I need to fix my chair. It turns food into nutritional paste. And then we can put an upgrade in our helmet that auto-feeds us nutritional paste so that I never have to eat again. And because we're blowing through so much food by running and running and running, because I think running really fast upgrades, like, makes you hungrier, like, all the time. I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go through that with that plan. I didn't want to originally. Because I like eating food, but, you know, it'll free up one inventory slot. And it's kind of futuristic-y, weird shit, right? I also got another, you know, it just dawned on me. I did get another star out of that, which we can use for a lot of things. We can make an elytra out of that. We can make quantum alloys. We can make the upgraded draconic core. We can make a glyph of homing projectile for magic-related shit when we get into magic stuff. We can make flight augments. We can energize it to get we can get nitro crystals now. Not that we really need it anymore, or right now, but, you know, there's that. We could, like... There's a lot of things we can do. Oh, we can make potions. I forgot that reliquary is a thing that we can use to make, like, potions. I don't know what cure is. But you can make, like, custom potions. That's kind of cool. Stellarium, no clue what that is. But, yeah, we're gonna make this nutritional liquefier. And we're gonna put it, like, right here. We're gonna put it right there. And what that's gonna do is gonna... Well, we need to upgrade it, too. With, upg... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... And, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it's going to go wicked fast. Be wicked energy efficient. And we're going to just take, like, all these artichokes, right? Just as an example. It's turning it into nutritional paste. It is so loud that we're going to put some muffling upgrades in it. Because that is insane. That is ridiculously loud. Okay, that's a lot less loud. Thank God. Okay. We could put anything we got here. We could put bread. We could put bread in there. Like, we could put whatever the fuck we got. Boom, boom, perfect. We just maxed it out. So now, from there, we have to make the upgrade, the nutritional injection unit. I'm glad that it just backed up the world in the event that something terrible happened. We need to make, well, the module base. And we need to make this canteen thing. Which is also not that, not that expensive, excuse me. Autocraft me one of those. And then we kind of just do one of these. So now we have an upgrade. Automatically feeds the player nutrition paste when hungry. I think you can store nutrition paste in the helmet. I think that's how it works. I think it has its own storage for it. It does. It does. So now if we, like, theoretically... take the helmet off and just fill it with nutritional paste. Oh, it could store a lot of nutritional paste. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. This thing stores so much nutritional paste. We are loading this up on bread. Ding, ding. Just load this up. Okay, we went a little too hard. We went a little too crazy. We went a little too crazy, a little too cray-cray. All right, so now we never have to eat again. You know, just casually don't have to eat ever again. At least until our nutritional paste thing wears out. But then we also have just a backup reserve of nutritional paste just sitting here. Actually, let's make a canteen. Make a canteen and just fill that with nutritional paste. Just to, like, get rid of it. I think what we could do is we can then... Okay, never mind. I guess this canteen is just full of nutritional paste now. I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Oh well. I mean, we can't eat it on account of the fact that we don't need to eat. We'll just throw you in the backpack just in case. Like, you never know. You never know when you need food. If I'm ever out of food, like, at least I'll have something. Yeah, we never have to eat ever again. Congrats. We did it. We did it, Reddit. We never have to eat ever again. That farm that we built, For completely for nothing. Completely for nothing. Not really, but like, it's just a cute little like side project. Cute little like side thing to auto-generate food. Not that we like fully need food anymore, but you know, it's just fun. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing to do to make things that you don't fully need. You know what I mean? I say as I drink my water. You know what I mean? It's just fun to make things for the sake of making things sometimes. God, look at that. Look at that green nuclear wasteland sky that we got going. How's our power gen going, huh? How's it looking? Fan-fucking-tastic. That's what it's looking. Also, we fully, they fully fueled our power. Our power's all set. Power situation's all good now. It's fine. We're finally done, draining power from our system. So we're all set. What did I just do? A bounty board. I killed the Wither. Oh, and I got another Nether Star. Okay, well, that's kind of huge. What can we do with those? Well, I know I just checked, but, like, let's just check again. Right? There's a lot of things we can do here. 12 recipes. Oh, the angel ring. We could make the angel ring for creative flight. I don't know that I want to, though. I mean, I may as well. It's only 2 nether stars, right? Oh, with the elytra. I remember why we can't do that. I don't feel like going to look for the elytra. That's why. Gravitational, yeah, we need antimatter for that. So I'm gonna hold out until we get antimatter. Could make a slightly better magnet. Not that we really need to. Nitro crystals again. Witherless rose. With the nether stars enchanting this rose, the holder is protected from withering. I'm already protected from withering. So like, you know, like I'm already protected from withering. I don't need to. Thank you. I'm good. Affinity range booster, Stellarium bee spawner egg, beacons, obviously. Actually, what can we do with beacons? That's kind of a good question. Oh, Draconium core, Wyvern. Oh, the Draconium cores don't take nether stars. The Wyvern ones do. Treasure core from Forcecraft. Dark nether star from Forbidden Arcanist. Nether star mycelial generator. I think that generates power from nether stars. Jet boots upgrade for the pneumatic craft stuff. Luck card for quantum armor. More angel rings. More angel rings. I want to see what we can do with a beacon, because beacon being a regular Minecraft thing means that we probably can do some cool shit. I don't know what the fuck a temp pad is, but alright. Could make end crystals. They're not really that hard to make to begin with. Alright. Well, that was cool. We did this. We did this. And we did this. And we'll get to that another day. I'm gonna, like, keep the world open AFK. Actually, how much polonium do we have? I think we need plutonium. No, we do need polonium. I'm gonna let it just generate resources. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna hit the end stream button because I don't have it in me to be social and raid into anybody. I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you. I don't have it in me to raid into anybody and be social. So I'm just gonna end. I appreciate everybody sticking around and hanging out. Hopefully I'll be back probably later this week. If I'm to guess, I kind of want to work on some stuff in the first half of the week. Like I know I talked about it earlier, like shorts related stuff. Like I want to edit together some things. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for the first half of the week. And the second half of the week, we'll play some things. Probably Silk Song. Probably just Silk Song. I gotta catch up on my Silk Song shit. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, that's the game plan. We're gonna see if we stick to it. Alright, is that good? Does that sound like a plan? Alright. Alright, that's great. It's great. It's gonna work out. I promise you. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm gonna leave everything to auto-generate. So bye-bye. Bye-bye, people.